Like, God damn it.
Alright, so I guess it's me. Damn it. Shit.
Have you thought about this at all?
Yeah, and I still excuse me. I have the hiccups, hold on.
Oh no, she's hiccuping in fear.
Okay, a little bit, yeah. Um,
Is it
yes,
just
but
me
I
or does
still
the
never
lighting
go ahead.
Or does the lighting what?
look different?
Yes.
Does it?
I think we did a little bit of editing, yes?
Yeah, I did a little bit of tweaking with Falcon so that I can set it up to only show line of sight,
So yeah.
or it should
So
only show line of sight at least.
does that mean that you can't see anything except for the bodies around you, Wilfred?
Yeah,
Well, if you
and
can see any light that's being emitted by people that you can see.
so,
Gotcha.
like,
So
I
you
can
should be
see
able to see
ants.
the moonbeam that's making light, and the dancing lights making light,
Mhm.
because they're in line of sight. But you shouldn't be able to see, like, any lights around the corners and further into the dungeon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
barely anything.
So those glowing guys, those runners, they're not in my field of view.
I can actually see all that stuff even though I'm around the corner. Just so you know.
Yeah, the corner wall doesn't have a line that cuts line of sight.
Okay, gotcha.
Because if
All
I
good
did that, then it would erase the wall itself for half of you. So,
Mhm.
like, if you're back there and the line is across down here, you
Oh,
then they wouldn't be
yeah.
able to see the wall, but you would.
Gotcha. All good.
Go Zeta, go!
And this guy's pretty big, right? A cat sneeze. Sorry, guys.
He's honking, apparently.
This
Just
guy down the hall? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's pretty much like his head and shoulders. His head is kind of like sunken down and forward on his shoulders. Pretty much brushes the arches of the ceiling. And his arms are wide enough that he's basically touching the walls as he walks in your direction.
Like
Oh,
twice the
Yeesh.
size of a human.
Yeah, well, and change. He's big
Oh,
enough
nice.
that he effectively blocks the whole hallway.
oof.
Alright, I need something bigger than me to take out that then. I'm tempted to. Hmm. So what's the
So
point of like two beasts with a lesser rating over one beast with a higher, other than being able to hit two targets at once?
Better action economy.
meaning they
Having
can
multiple
attack more.
creatures means that you can attack more times, increasing the chances that you'll hit.
Okay.
Also, keep in mind if you have more bodies blocking that wall or that pathway, he has to get through more people or more creatures to get to us.
True.
Assuming you position them one after the other instead of flanking him on both sides.
Which is also not bad.
Yeah, because advantage and it takes care of any people coming towards us from that end, basically. Whereas,
Also, we need to remember
Yeah.
not to let him get over to the smorgasbord.
oh yeah, no, that's priority number one.
Effectively, we probably want to stop him right around there.
We're having a pretty long conversation for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Sorry, my cat just sneezed all over me and I'm trying not to barf.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's on the
Jaeger
monitor.
just did that before I jumped on here.
Oh, like 6 times. He just kept going and going. Oh,
The fuck do
okay.
you have? Just like pepper, just like sprinkling on his face?
He's got like a upper respiratory thing. I gotta take him to the vet soon.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, he's been sneezing
Oof.
for like about a month or so.
Oof.
So, but yeah, in the meantime, it's nasty. there was a loogie on my hand, and I almost threw up.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, thanks. It's like knowing we have to deal with undead already.
I just wanted to share my fucking pain because it's a lot of pain. Okay. So the tiger, is that, I was gonna look it up. Is that a CR2?
Tigers are CR1, I believe.
Perfect. Can I have 2 of those?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna spawn 2 tigers. Oh my god, that's so gross. And I'm gonna make them sneeze on this creature.
Was it one in front and one behind, or?
Do we have stuff coming the other way, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be getting this area. You guys need to take care of Big and Ugly.
All right, I'm gonna stick with big and ugly then.
Hey, I got a name, you know?
I need names for them. I'll have to think about that.
Jagira and
Lionel.
Hey, there you go.
Tigero.
Oh god, you guys got
Chitara. Chitara.
Chitara. We'll just call him Lion and Bear.
I'll have to think of something. Thanks, though.
Where are they going though?
Right about, well,
Shere Khan. Go Shere Khan.
I move them?
Shao Kahn.
Well, when you place them, I don't know where you're placing them
Oh,
both.
well, both of, leave that one right where it is, I think. Actually, I kind of want it up and to the side a little bit. Will it fit in here? No? Then, if not, then just leave it
Wait,
where he is.
I'm up in where? Like here?
The other, oh, I can move it now. This guy. And then the other one?
Tigers are they do have dark vision. Okay.
Can I put one behind the bad guy?
Yeah, as long as that's in range.
Yeah, kitties have dark vision. Let's check range. 50. And
I mean, if you,
60, so yeah, I'm good.
Oh, it's 60 feet. Yep.
Yay. Alright. Hey, Tommy, is there any chance that Sprig is in this story?
Is in where?
Is in our storyline? In our universe? Because I want to name.
You have no idea because you don't know if you're in a different plane right now.
Mhm.
Oh, I was just gonna name this tiger Sprig, so. But if
Sprig is still in the campaign world.
She
You just
is.
don't know where you are right now.
Okay.
yeah.
Alright, then I won't name it Sprig. Because that's an out of character, like, endearing thing. I don't know, think about a name later. Let's just kick some butt.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry I'm so slow. Okay, so I guess the main thing is how do I know which is stronger? It's like the bite is stronger. 8 parentheses 1d10 plus 3 is the bite, and the claw.
Yeah, 1d10 is the higher damage.
Okay, yeah. Alright, so,
It has pounce, which makes its claw attack better.
but that's, the tiger has to move at least 20 feet straight.
Yep.
Hmm.
Because it pounces and then can knock the target prone and make a free bite attack if it
I
lands it.
should have had one of them standing right next to me, but oh well. So then that leaves me with
Better to hold them in place anyway.
bite. So from the yellow one. I'm gonna name her Dandelion. Oh,
Oh, also, don't forget, you got advantage on these attacks because of flanking.
everyone's laughing at me. Okay, advantage.
Dandelion. You can name them what you want. They're your animals.
Willy kitten, Willy cat.
Come on.
Willy what? Willy Kit? I've not heard that before.
I put it in copy pause. It's the kids from Thundercats.
Oh.
So roll one more attack
Oh right, I get 2 of those.
because they both have advantage. So
Oh, just keeps getting better.
a 19 and a 23. Those are both hits.
Nice. Rawr.
And so you weren't quite sure what would happen since you don't know exactly where you are, but drawing from their magic the same as you would normally to draw the wolves, you find tigers spinning together from leaves that just materialize from the ground. One jumping on the front and one jumping on the back of the giant undead beast in front of you. And they tear into it. You see chunks of undead flesh falling away, but it doesn't seem terribly bothered.
I bet it tastes good.
I mean, we've got to be picking
Judging
away
by
at
the
it.
smell, probably not.
Yeah, Blech.
I was hoping to get somebody with that. I just wasn't expecting it to be Rob.
And you still have move and bonus action.
Zeta,
What? Yeah.
you got move and bonus action
Oh,
if you want to do
ow.
anything else.
Ow. Ow. Oh, and I got. Oh, bonus action. Anybody in tough shape?
Nope.
I'm a little scratched up over here, but I'm okay.
Bonus action.
You don't have to worry about me for now. Though, if I'm fighting things off in this direction, you might need to save something to get me back up.
Okay. I'm gonna duck back
Oh, there was one other.
like a big baby.
Luthien gives you a high five.
don't high five me for ducking. I'm not in that rate of form.
Dip, dive, duck, dodge, dodge.
Okay, I'm just double checking something before I move this on really fast. And that's zombies. It. So Wilfred, down on your left side, you see this T-shaped hallway. The wall over here is solid, but on this side it looks more like a cave-in of what used to be a stairwell.
Oof.
And you can hear from the other side of the cave-in more groaning voices. And then
Uh-oh.
a couple of pieces of stonework come tumbling down from that direction. And glowing blue light comes through. One of the soulbound undead slides down from the other side, basically coming mostly in a roll.
Oh shit!
And gets right up in your face. It basically throws itself onto your shield And as soon as it hits, the whole rib cage expands rapidly and its body just explodes in a giant burst of blue light.
Oof.
I run and explode.
God damn it.
Damn
So you
undead
take another
terrorists.
8 necrotic damage.
Yup. Ouch. Goddamn things have a death wish, or re-death wish.
And the tigers on the other end of the hall are struggling with the big monstrosity of corpses, which I have to roll some dice. One bite successfully lands,
Oof.
and Green, I'm not sure what you named them.
Zeta, what'd you name your kitties?
I only have Dandy, and I don't know the green one. We're just gonna call it the green one for now.
Jade.
Jade. Oh, I like it. Jade
Dandy
and
and Jade.
Perfect.
So Jade was going for, like, clawing and biting at the throat. But there's too many throats! It's impossible to tell which one would actually kill this thing. And another corpse climbs from between the exposed ribs that make up sort of its torso and chomps into Jade's shoulder.
No!
Yeesh.
And then with both arms, boof, boof, just hammers straight down on top of her,
Oh,
pounds her flat onto the floor, and just walks forward, pushing her backwards.
that's terrible.
Uh-oh.
It's terrible. I mean, we must be picking away at it, but maybe not.
Not enough.
Maybe it's regenerating? I was thinking about running out there and doing a thunder wave. Oh, sorry, it's not my turn.
As it moves forward, shoving Jade backwards, you see from its left leg, bodies come out and grab onto the one that it steps beside, that was killed by the moonfire, and drags it into the body the same as the other ones it's passed over.
Mm.
That's not good.
And we get to Wilfred.
Shoot.
You can still
Oh,
faintly see
Billykin.
blue glowing from the other side of the ruined staircase.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Alright. I'm gonna holster my Warhammer, and then I get my lance out and prepare it. I'm gonna prepare an attack to attack anything that comes within range of it. So 10 feet of me.
Mhm.
It's gonna get stabbed with a... That's gonna be my action. I want to go fight that thing over
Okay.
there, but you guys need to take care. I need to hold off anything over here. You guys deal with that thing. I hear more coming.
And sure enough, another one scrambles through the same gap. And just as it's coming up to its feet and about to throw itself at you, make your prepared attack.
Boom!
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Take that,
Nice.
sucker.
So it rears up and it's about to jump, and then you lance it straight through the chest, in the ribs, out the back, and its whole body just keeps flailing and kicking and trying to get to you. And the way that they would have expanded before, you see the chest kind of swell up a little bit and flames spew out of its front and its back. Instead of exploding, this one just kind of disintegrates,
That was just me
consumed by
re-rolling
the
it.
flames inside it.
That was just me rolling the 1. That was a 1, by the way. But yes, woo! Get lanced.
And then we get to Laren.
Okay. Is there room for me to get behind him at anywhere? I probably can't move that far anyway, so just yeah, I can't even reach him. I'm gonna move.
We're gonna have to intercept him at some point.
Yup.
I'll move to here. Well, actually, just gonna move all the way. Is that right where I am now? Okay, and then I'm just going to.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna pew pew. Fire
Say the
a
word,
couple
Warlock.
blasts at him. And since I can't get closer.
Nice.
Ooh, good hit.
Oh shit.
And you get one more because it's 2 beams.
Alright.
Double critical.
And
Oh, close.
So very good.
That also hits.
alright, there we go. Strangely, the one that didn't crit hit for harder.
Be like that sometimes.
Life is confusing and funny.
That happened to me last week too, I think. Except with my take that, buddy. Pew pew.
So, thrusting your ring hand forward, 2 lances of red light launch from your fist. And one of them slams into its chest, punching a big hole in it, like not all the way through, but a big dent almost the size of a volleyball. And then the other one punches in mid-thigh and blasts off what looks like an arm.
Yeah. Nice shot there, new guy.
Thanks, man.
And another one of the glowing undead tumbles out of the ruined staircase.
Oh
Now
no.
you can see now the light at the top is gone, so there's no more up there, or at least not close enough to see. But this one kind of comes rushing while the other one is still disintegrating on the end of your lance. And before you can manage to bring it around to stop this one too, it throws itself over your shield arm, grabs, like both arms come around your head, and it bursts in a big blue fireball.
Ow! Zeta, that healing would be nice right now.
Damn. Oh shit.
And then an arrow zips out of the dark from this direction.
Ah,
Thankfully, you're already kind of like hunkered down from this blast. So the arrow just zips right past and skitters across the floor behind Ansel.
and we still got these guys. Great.
Then it's Luthien.
Alright. Oh my god. God damn it. I was trying to do the move with the thing so that I could easily you know where you click it and then you right click so that you can actually see how far you're moving?
Mm.
Yeah, that didn't go well for me. Try to throw me like 5 rooms over. That was terrible. Okay. So Luthien steps out, looks around. Guys, this is going really well.
Of course it is.
Got a great feeling about this.
Sure you do.
Great feeling about this. Oh, by the way, I have no spell slots left. Just so you guys know.
Oh, that's just
No,
great.
No pressure.
I'm smoking. If you're wondering, over here.
Well, that's terrible. You'll get cancer. And then I shoot a firebolt at Big and Ugly up there.
I was out of spell slots before we got here.
Luckily, I had two. All right, and then fire bolts. Now, for the off chance, is a 13 hit?
Unfortunately, you launched the firebolt and it impacted,
Damn it.
but you didn't quite give enough juice. So it just hits and it gutters out right away, seemingly doing nothing.
Well,
Are you even
All
trying?
these
Luthien?
putrefying bodies stuck together, they're kind of a little bit fire resistant with all the ichor and stuff pouring out of that thing.
Moist.
moister than an oyster. Later, guys.
Why does everybody keep running away? He's over
And
there!
it's Ansel.
Come use your body as a shield, you useless mage.
Well, you go do something.
I'm about to.
Show me how to do it.
I think the Crimson Shadow is just trying not to like kill everything all immediately, so like at least we can have some fun too. It's pretty nice.
My
of
gosh,
him.
the kid's got it.
Oh my god. You haven't been alone with him long enough to brainwash him. What have you done?
He's just, you know what? He's my brother's uncle's cousin's roommates from college's nephew.
Oh, great.
So, nepotism, okay?
uh,
I'm okay with that, actually. Out of character, I work for my brother, so I have to be. Nepotism's fine.
If you're looking for a whip brain, Jansel, unfortunately you'd only be able to reach Jade.
Yeah.
curses foiled again.
Wait, did he just say he's my uncle?
I think it was like a great uncle's roommate or something.
There's layers. There's many layers.
Did not
Ah.
mean to do that, sorry.
I mean, I am half elf, so I
Uh,
suppose it could be.
I'm just gonna shoot at him again.
Alright.
These are radiant, remember? Or at least part of it's radiant.
Nice.
That's a hit.
Hey, look at that.
And then 6 radiant damage extra.
Cool.
I was just trying to remember how to get this to work. Wait, right? Yeah. Phew. Sorry, I'm entertaining myself a little bit with my
I saw
effects.
it.
I saw something.
So a bolt zips off into the dark. It's darkish. There's some light from the dancing lights and from your own lantern. The bolt, though, the light fades as soon as it just goes bunk and disappears into the body. It doesn't seem to bother it any more than any other hits.
How do you kill an undead people?
Can I also ready an attack with my whip if he gets close?
It's supposed to be a ready action so that you get the things. I'll say yes this time because it's not very likely anyways, but
Mm.
well, he's really slow and he's got tigers in front of him and behind
Mhm.
him.
Well, he didn't really care, so it's just in case thing more than anything. Anyway, I guess I'm done after that, so go ahead.
Uh-oh.
And then something else comes out of the hole in the staircase, Wilfred, that you
Guys?
haven't seen yet.
Oh god.
This one looks different.
Handle it.
Not pressure or anything.
And just because I
my.
can. Pow! Great big explosion from right here. So I need a save from Wilfred, who's the only character in range.
Fuck.
So you take the full 23.
Did you just die?
Nope.
Close though, aren't you? Oh
Yup.
shit.
So, guys, I think a radical escape is probably our best option.
Oh, crap.
Because this is looking
Where-
a lot like a party wipe if we don't do something. soon.
Guys!
Wait, where do we escape to?
Back
North.
where we came and hopefully away from these things. There was another path behind us when we got here.
Well, I mean, there might be more of them there too.
We won't know unless we look. And I
So-
tell you what, I'd rather fight regular zombies than whatever that new thing is in a giant.
Whatever it was that happened, Wilfred, the blast hurt really bad. And all of the undead around you start standing back up.
Are
They're
you
slow
kidding?
and they're shuffling, but they're getting up.
Oh. That's brutal.
Oh, I rolled that one and shouldn't have.
I'm probably gonna die again.
Then it gets to Zeta's turn.
So we've got indestructible creatures on either end. What the hell do we do?
It's time to leave.
There's no place like home. There's no place like home. No
Where
place like
do you know where the exit is?
Not here.
Just as a hint, sort of, for what that spell did. Luthien didn't see it directly, so he doesn't know, but for you guys, out of character, reading the name will tell you a little bit about what it does.
The name of the big creature?
Soul
Oh,
Vortex.
spell.
No, the
Soul
spell that was
Vortex.
just cast.
Oh,
It's
Mhm.
something out of him, puts it in them, would be my guess.
I don't know how to find the names of creatures, so...
It says in the bubble where it says the attack,
Oh.
but it was
okay.
the spell that just got cast called Soul Vortex
Right.
that caused that big explosion next to Wilfred.
It
And raise the
likely,
dead.
it likely gave each of them equal hit points based on the 23 that came out of him, but it changes nothing. I have no AoE or anything, so yeah, it's leaving time.
Well, okay, the only one is who's hurt.
You can fight him.
Okay, so you're out of spells and Wilfred's hurt, but
Surrounded.
that still leaves 3 of us.
I love your enthusiasm. Let's get it.
Crimson
Let's go.
Shadow doesn't run.
Yep, you're right. I totally am not gonna run.
You're gonna sprint.
That was a
No,
good one.
I am.
Bye.
I am gonna dash.
I was expecting. You do know the world is round, right? I'm not retreating, I'm just advancing in the other direction.
That's
Joke.
Don't tell
What if we just
people I'm a
like?
flat earther.
What if we just like stand in the doorway and fight him here?
You guys
or,
need
like,
to
stand
run.
beside,
So do you, dummy.
No, get
like
out
on
of here.
either side
Don't-
of the doorway as they come through. We start hitting them. You know.
Just go.
I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna help Wilfred.
Good luck.
You're not gonna help me.
Yeah.
Just get out of
Kid, we don't got a chance.
Just go.
It's still Zeta's turn either way.
Oh.
Oh, that's a good point.
So, you guys all think we should run? For real? Okay. Well, I'm already out. I'll just step away from the door, I guess.
Help them.
He said we're running.
Help them so they can run.
Oh, help who?
Them,
Wilfred?
not me. I'm good.
I'm not worried about you.
Wilfred, for example, is very badly injured. He's been taking quite a beating blocking that path.
All right, let me do
And explosions,
something
but
word for Wilfred then, because that's a 60-foot range, which is more than enough. Eh. Something.
it's time to leave. Go.
I hope you feel better. It's time to leave.
Run.
Okay.
Go through the doors and get out of here.
All right. Now, what about my tigers? Are they gonna follow or?
You still have control of them.
So, I think I would like to move them closer to the door as like a protection. So I'm gonna, I guess, move them. One there,
Don't block the door. Yeah.
and then I'm thinking one here to block this dead guy from this other
Sure.
undead guy.
You're not gonna get around him.
I can't get around this
No,
guy?
he's too big to get around.
Oh, okay, well, I'll leave him there, wherever he was. Out here, I think?
And he gives a big swipe to Jade as she tries to run, swats her back end up against the wall. It's a hard hit, but it's not enough to stop her from running.
Yay! So yeah, I'm gonna leave this one next to Laren. Laren. Which is it, Laren or Laren?
Yes.
Laren
Yes.
or Larin?
Is
I don't know.
gonna tell me himself, or are we all gonna guess some more? Okay, that
Laren.
guy. I'm gonna protect that guy, whose name we do not know. And I guess that's it. Unless I want to bite this guy. What if, like, his head on top isn't the brain?
It's all the brain. It's turtles all the way down.
Turtles? I don't understand that joke. But I guess my hands are tied right now.
If you had to guess based on the fact that Jade and Dandy could get good bites, but the bites themselves didn't really bother it, it seems like whichever body is in charge is just whichever one is in the best condition, or there's no real
Interesting.
telling, but they don't seem to go down from just one solid hit.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, my moves are limited, so if we're escaping and I'm not using any spells, then that's all I've got. I already have my shillelagh fired up from last week or earlier. So
Okay,
yeah, that's it.
and one of the skeletons in the dark hall here clambers up. Another arrow flies in Wilfred's direction. Just explodes on his armor, though. And one of the zombies closes in.
No.
It
Nope.
doesn't manage to injure you. You bring your shield up in the way easily enough. But you're
Repulse.
pretty thoroughly surrounded.
I repulsed that thing that tried to slam me.
Okay. That's this one here.
You riposte with a lance? I'm impressed.
I believe Lance has disadvantage, though, if it's at 5 feet, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think you're right.
Let me check that
I
out.
don't usually
Unless
use
you're
it, so I'll
mounted.
double check it.
Lance. It.
Disadvantage attacking a target within 5 feet.
Okay,
Also
so I rolled.
requires 2 hands if you're not mounted, so you don't have your shield benefit right now.
Okay, mark it down. But I'll roll it again.
It's
No.
not hard to hit it anyways. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough to hit. It's just with 4 bodies so close around you, all on their feet and trying to kill you. It's really hard to manage to get your lance anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No. I feel like I should have run over there to help him.
And this one comes bearing down and just bounces off your armor. It doesn't really seem to do anything. And the big one... Yeah, he's not very bright. He's just gonna turn around and attack Dandy.
What? What?
Yep.
What's happening? What do all those numbers mean?
It makes 1d6 bite attacks, and it makes 2 bite attacks. So it rolls 2d6 and makes that many bite attacks.
Yeesh. So bite slam.
10, 12, 16, 21, 22, 31, yeah. That's unfortunately enough, and it's just, it turns around on Dandy and basically rips her limb from limb and eats the parts as they're disintegrating.
Ugh.
And
Zeta
just as
sheds
quick
a
as it
little tear.
attacked, it starts shuffling in your direction again. The only direction of prey. Then it's back to Wilfred.
So I'm gonna have to holster the lance and pull out the greatsword. Now or never. So I start swinging the greatsword around me. First one at the two in front of. And I'm gonna roll precision strike for the second one.
So those are both hits. And your first swing comes up and across and it enters just under its arm and cleaves like the whole shoulder and head right off the body. And then you wheel
I'm gonna-
around and get vertically down on the second one and chop from just a little to one side of its head all the way down and through its body.
Nice.
I'm gonna action surge to get the hell out of here. So I wheel around on these two and take 2 swings on both of these.
Mhm. The first one is a hit, the second one is not.
I think I'll just roll my last superiority die to get that. And then
That's a hit now.
wheel around.
And it's immediately out of that vertical cut. You just spin and make one desperate cut across, and it blasts through one rusted chunk of armor and severs the spine of the one, and comes straight through and slices through the helmet of the other one and splits its whole head in half.
Undead freaks. And I'm gonna just use my movement after flipping that undead dude off to just rush. Looks like I'm not dead yet as I like put one hand on the door. And that'll be it for me. That's all I can do.
Okay. I'm just realizing that some of these were burning bodies and we're still giving off light.
Ah.
Alright. And that gets us back to Laren.
Okay. I don't think I've been using like this Hexblade's Curse, or I've not been using it right. I'm going to. I should be specifying I'm going to use it on this target, on the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
and it should be giving me, if I use it, like even for an Eldritch Blast, I should be getting a proficiency bonus on top of the damage I'm doing.
Yep.
Right?
It also gives you
And,
increased crit
And crits
range.
on 19 even with the Eldritch Blast. Alright, I'm gonna do 2 more Eldritch Blasts. I don't know if that hits. What's that?
It does hit, but it doesn't have enough oomph to it, and it kind of catches it at the edge of its arm. So it like
Okay.
tears off a chunk of flesh, but it doesn't have any real impact. The next one though, was a pretty solid hit.
Okay, and plus I should be getting a proficiency bonus on that, so 10 damage.
Yep. So 10. And it impacts near the shoulder. You see a chunk of. You're pretty sure it's about half of a head comes flying out of its back.
Okay.
Get out of there, kid.
I'm gonna move to here.
Okay.
Like, you know, blocking, like standing in front of Wilfred. And I'm gonna stop there. That'll be my turn.
Dang suiciders.
Well, if I run, I mean, I could just be blocking the pathway for other people too. Plus, you're gonna be the one taking all the damage if you're in the back, and you're the one closest to dying probably right now, right?
I'm
So-
bleeding pretty badly right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad sign when Wilfred has less than, or about half of Luthion's hit points.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Although it is harder for them to hit him than to hit me.
Yeah, but those exploders
not by
did
a whole lot though.
yeah, and those exploders did a real nasty.
The big thing is that he doesn't take crit damage
Mhm.
because of his armor.
Which is awesome.
And an arrow zips out of the dark and catches you, Laren. You try to bring your sword up to parry it, but you're a little slow. And the arrow sticks in just above your elbow in your left arm. It's just in the meat of your arm, but it still hurts really bad.
Ow.
Oof.
It does 7 piercing. Sorry. I say it hurts really bad and then forget to roll damage. This is a very serious undead pillow fight.
Yes, it is. No, I don't blame you. I'm worried. Because that undead jerkbag really did a number.
And it's up to Luthien next.
All right. Well, let's see. Do I have room to stand next to Wilfred? If I move
You
right here?
could stand on this side.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna peek out, and I feel it's a bit of a long shot, but hey, you know, let's just see what happens here. I'm gonna throw an acid splash at Big and Ugly up there.
Okay.
Oh, wow. The damage is impressive.
I thought we were
Mm.
leaving.
Very
so
impressive.
I left. I'd have done another, like something.
And it actually
gonna duck back
passes the
inside.
dexterity save somehow.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm gonna say, just to flavor the way that this happened, is you underhanded lobbed the acid in the giant undead thing's direction, and it kind of leans back a little bit, and another body extends from just below its chest and basically dives out of it face first into the acid splash
Oh.
and is
wow.
mostly consumed by the acid before it even hits the ground.
Nice. It's a -3 to Dex and still passed. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, guys. Guys, don't worry. Everything's working according to plan.
And then it's Ansel's turn.
Pew pew.
Nice shot.
ABC
One
always
guardian
be
man.
casting.
And it does hit. But again, the crossbow bolt just sticks in one body's eye. And it makes that body kind of slump, but its flesh is still part of the mass.
And then I'm gonna move and be.
Be free. There and look out. That's the bastard.
That's the what?
And yeah, it's definitely gonna stop there.
Look out.
Oh god.
And Laren, it draws a peculiar sword. It's like a bluish metal. Points it in your direction, and the single-edged curve lights up with the same blue fire that fills the glowing undead that explode, and launches a bolt of that flame straight at you.
Youch!
You
Yeah,
manage
that's
to
he's a
twist
bastard.
and kind of block the worst of it with your sword, but it's nothing solid. It's just fire, so it passes right around, and your tunic catches on fire a little bit on your sleeves. You get burned relatively seriously, but you pat it out before it does anything worse. Then it's Zeta.
Go. Get.
Alright.
No, not this way.
What do you mean?
Always be
Get!
casting.
And
ABC,
point to that.
ABC.
Go that way.
No, fuck that going that way. Get in there.
Yeah, what are you
Do-
talking about? I'm
Do
confused.
a
Give
thing
him
and-
some heals and run away.
No, I don't want to. I want a thunder wave. I want to get closer to these guys and thunder wave them and roll them back, maybe, and then run out. Can I?
Luthien gives you a thumbs up.
Can I get there?
Oh, you can get
You
there.
could get as far as, yeah,
I kind of
no.
don't
you
want to
could get
get
as far
too
as either
close.
here or here.
You can get there.
How
If
much
you
health
want
do you
to.
have?
21.
And
Oh,
she
20.
has her
Sorry.
shape, so she should be.
Wild shape was a full action,
Can
right?
you hold a movement action?
Bonus.
It's a bonus action.
Oh, so I can run out Thunder Wave and Wolf out?
Or deer out.
It's a bonus action
Deer
because
won't
of
fit.
your no, you can't deer, it won't fit.
Oh.
It's bonus action for you because of your druid circle.
Sweet. Okay. So I'm gonna move right here. Oh god, they're close. I'm gonna Thunder Wave in hopes to roll them back a bit.
Mm-hmm. The
Knock him
15th
off the
appear-
ledge.
What does that mean? I don't know what these numbers
So-
mean.
All three in the front have
I don't
to
think
take
there's a
the
ledge
save.
though. I think there are walls that they're just not showing. We're in a corridors, right? There's all walls.
Yeah, there's no cliff on the side,
Oh,
unfortunately.
oh.
This is just because for visual aid, you know, so they can see through that wall.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
So tell me what happened. I can't take it anymore.
So one of the zombies, the one up against the wall, gets hit, but it just bounces him against the wall, and he stays pretty much in place. The other two, though, do get pushed. How far is it they get pushed again? 10 feet.
Okay.
And the one of them, the zombie that you blasted, that did go flying, you see when the thunder wave comes out, it hits so hard that its arms seem to go loose and they don't twist the way they should be. And the head twists backwards to a funny angle, and the whole body kind of somersaults backwards down the hall.
Nice.
Wish I had more of those in my pocket.
The one with the sword, though, gets hit, and it's not a zombie, it's a skeleton. It's hard to make out specific details in the dark, though. Gets thrown back, like lifted into the air, arms and legs wide, but it lands again. Still surprisingly in control, a lot more coordinated than anything else you've watched here so far.
Coordinated skeletons.
And you still, no, you have 10 feet of movement left and your bonus action still.
I'm gonna
You could transform.
transform and then fall back on the couple of spells I have left after I lose those points. So I'm gonna transform. Is
Okay.
Wolf's too big? Wolf's not too big, right?
Wolf isn't too big, you'll be able to fit.
We could use
I'm
a
just
wall.
gonna throw you out
right now.
here.
And where's Wolfie? Oh, you changed the coin. Yay. Oops.
Sweet.
It's because you have two versions of your
I know,
direwolf. There's
I
one
know.
that's you, and there's one that's just your.
I remember 'cause I
Summons.
changed the color on the eyes so it was more green like Zeta. So that makes it more clear that that's her. So, rawr!
Unfortunately, while you're not too big for the hallway, you're kind of too big to squeeze past Laren and Wilfred in the tight hall.
That's fine. I'm not moving anyway. I'm protecting Laren and.
Can you hold a move action? So like when we move, she could move.
You
Well,
can hold
no,
your
that would
action to dash, but she already used her action.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
It's probably better that she does it anyway.
Hey Zeta,
My
would you be
intent-
offended?
Is to be a meat
Okay.
wall. What?
Oh well, I was gonna ride on your back and stab these guys with my lance.
I don't care. Out of character. I don't care. In character. Ow!
You should probably be getting out of here.
I'm waiting for
Oh,
you
sh-
guys to get out of here.
And
Yep.
Zeta and
Well,
Arrow
I met
flies
him.
in
need to go. No more
from
messing
past where you
around.
can see.
Say again, B.
I actually have to double check. You don't have dark vision in this body.
I don't.
So you have to. I have to double check how much vision I gave Wilfred. Oh no, because he's got a lantern.
Mhm.
Are the dancing lights still over here somewhere? Like right there?
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
past the zombie though over here. Here you go. An arrow does fly in from the dark though. And thunk sticks into you. In your direwolf body, it's hardly the worst injury you've ever had, but it's still an arrow. And I need you to take a concentration save? Or concentration check?
Or. Oh,
What concentration spell does
It's
she
just
have
a-
going on?
Constitution.
the
summon animals.
Constitution.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, come
Right.
on. Please, please, please.
Just
Is-
barely a pass.
Yay!
Yeah, barely.
Yeah! I need this DM!
Oh, you didn't bite with the tiger on your turn.
Oh,
It was
that's
standing back
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
because Jade wanted to just be there to stop it.
I see. Never mind.
And
That was actually probably
it'll
good. 'cause
stop
He's
him,
alive still.
but probably not for very long.
No, but
Mhm.
but I just need to stretch the little time a little bit.
Uh-oh.
I don't like that creature at all.
Eh.
My tiger has 4 points. Must you keep doing the
Yes. Beat that horse to death. And then beat it after it's dead.
And it's just. It comes up and brings both fists up as high as it can. It hits the ceiling and dust and masonry falls down. And then just starts pounding on Jade like a gorilla beating something. And the entire time you see chunks of flesh being bitten out of it. Until it dissolves as leaves.
Zetas will form
That's-
whimpers. That's okay. It gave us time for you two to get out of here. I mean, ow!
And it gets back to Wilfred.
Okay. So I'm gonna get my shield out, because that's... Apparently it hurts when I get hit without it. Sheath my sword, my great sword. And then,
Mhm.
as I'm moving in here, I'm gonna light a lantern. Not lantern, a torch, and drop it right where I'm at.
Okay. I really need to get a torch token so that I can.
Because if these guys keep coming towards us, we need visual on.
Are my dancing lights still on that other one?
Yeah.
The big boy? Okay.
And I'm gonna move
Kind of.
past everybody and just like kind of huddle against the wall, because
Oh, running
Or like-
away, eh?
You yellow bastard.
Thank you.
great.
Thank you for recognizing that.
I recognize it too, Monty Python, you bastard.
Why didn't you say anything?
Get your ankles off!
Because I'm indignant. I'm indignant, I'll tell you what is.
Help, the party's being repressed.
I used to be. I remember.
Help it being repressed.
My contributions. All right, and then that's probably my turn because lighting a torch would probably be an action. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm just gonna put a hand against the wall and be like, "Oh fuck, they don't pay me enough for this."
We
don't pay you.
I'm gonna ignore them completely and just keep on moving.
I know this is a very trying situation, but being in unison, he sticks out a hand to fist bump the man.
Oh yeah. Fucking respect Knuckles.
That's good stuff.
No, it's bad.
We can die happy now.
Yeah.
Says you.
And the zombie that you just
Oof.
thunderwaved. Ooh. Comes back up on you, Zeta.
Oh, great. One's better than
And
3, so
fortunately, the zombies don't really have weapons. And it just kind of like pounds you on the head with both of its fists. And then Lyra?
I'm gonna, since you used an action and I can actually run all the way over to here, and still do an action, I'm gonna fire a couple more shots at the big zombie guy that I have cursed. And
Man, you have been on point with those blasts.
that second one is actually
Yeah,
a crit
no kidding.
because he's cursed and then is a crit.
wow.
And that was the second one I hit there. I clicked on the bottom one first, but you can do it however you want. I should have clicked on the other one. It doesn't matter, I guess.
You still need to roll another d10 either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And +3 proficiency on my proficiency bonus.
Nice.
Ooh, a 10.
There we go.
So 25, 32, plus
Woo.
6 is 30.
Really?
38 damage.
It's
Not
actually
bad.
one of the hardest hits out of the party so far.
And that's not even my, like, I'm not even using my sword. I'm using my pew pew, which is not even my hardest. That's technically.
This
Also,
isn't
I don't-
even my final form.
This is not. Yeah, and
Yeah.
plus I didn't have spell slots to use hex and stuff. But anyway, I'm running back over here next to, hey, what's up, Wilfred?
I'm like
Oh, look
leaning
at
against
that.
the wall, bleeding all over the place.
Oh my god, I'm now the meat shield.
Basically, I'm firing the shots at him as I'm running, you know. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, by the way, would I notice anything about that undead dude's sword since he shot it at Lorraine? Is it a very nice looking sword?
Yeah, you're behind him, so you kind of made it out. It looked like it was a single-edged blade, kind of like a falchion.
Ooh. If we live to speak about this, I'm taking that undead jerkbags weapon.
Okay.
And another zombie comes up on you, Zeta. Oop, just the one time.
I mean,
Question though.
it goes better with what I'm wearing. It matches me better. Plus,
Whatever.
aren't you like a paladin and stuff? Like,
Hold
would you
on.
be using an undead sword?
What's a paladin?
I don't know.
Okay. Question. We have like D&D, what's those characters from the 90s on MTV that are stoners?
Real world?
I don't know.
Help me out.
Beavis and Butthead?
Beavis and Butthead. We've got
Beavis and
D&D
Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead right here.
Okay. Rude.
Aw.
It's okay. It's good to go. Go.
Can I hellish rebuke in wolf form?
No, because you can't cast spells in your wild
Oh,
form.
right, not until
Just
like
yet.
level 1000 or whatever. Got you.
Yes,
She's not wrong.
Actually, 1005 to be
1005.
specific.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
I'd
Alright.
say that since it's a free action to unwild shape, that you could, if you drop
No,
wild shape to
no.
do it,
Nope.
but that would be the only way, and I
That
know
would
you're
be
not
the
going to
only-
right now.
Yeah. Clueless me even knows that's a bad idea.
It's time to go.
Eat shield.
The second zombie comes up out of the dark and just. It basically throws its upper body over the side of your head and grabs into your fur, bites onto your ear.
Oof, that's not a good.
And yet
Not
another
good.
one comes up. This one, thankfully, is pretty clumsy, and by the time it makes it past all the other bodies, it just flops down on its face. But then another arrow comes in out of the dark.
Ouch.
And you get a second arrow in your hide. So you're kind of being washed over by this tide of corpses as more and more zombies are slowly coming out of the dark.
That's that a
And
tide
then-
of corpses is a perfect way to describe this.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then it's Luthien.
What's happening out here? By the God Emperor!
Ugh.
Actually, it's been a good few rounds now. How long does Dancing Lights last again?
It's a minute. Let me check it
So
again.
it's,
Yes,
I'd
1
say it's
minute.
still going for another round or two.
Okay. I'm going to.
Might want to put it somewhere more useful.
Oh, I thought it was attached to him. The big guy.
Oh yeah, it was
If
supposed
not,
to be.
I can. If not, I can move it.
I
to where
forgot
he's
about
at
it. It
anyway.
was last week.
Yeah,
Ah.
it's all good. I can move it 30 feet, I think, anyway, so I could just put it on him right now, anyway. So it's
Sweet.
bonus action. I don't ever use my bonus action. I'm gonna throw a acid splash on these two zombies down here, I guess.
Okay.
'Cause I can, or I guess it only does one, doesn't it? I hit the one in the middle. It has to go to one or the other. I don't think it lets me do 3, right?
Yeah, it's only 2 creatures.
Unfortunate, yeah. But yeah, I'll throw it on the one in the middle, and at that point, whichever one gets hit, gets hit.
You can choose which one for the others.
How
Mm.
did I roll the same damage again?
Watch them get like 18s. Watch them observe.
I'm impressive.
No.
Hey, they at least take 4 damage. I'll have it be the 2 zombies at the bottom. Not the creepy one that's losing its face or whatever that is. The 2 that look like old men that,
Just,
are
I
very
just want to
upset with what
point
they're
out
seeing.
for this too. That middle one
Mhm.
had 5 hit points left.
If I didn't roll so shitty.
Stop playing with them, Crimson Shadow, and finish them off.
Why? It's more fun to throw boogers at them.
Ugh.
What was it, 15 or 10 to get here?
Zeta momentarily gives you side eye.
Goddamn zombies.
And give everybody the double birds as I run back through the fucking doorway.
Then it's Ansel again.
I'm gonna scout ahead.
You going on dash or just regular move?
Just regular move in case I need to hit something.
Oh, how I hate this big, that glowy bastard. That soul vortex really screwed. If I had like 5 less HP, I would have been done for.
Saw that, Zeta.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to get it off my screen. I didn't mean to like. I still have no clue. So, I saw
Yeah.
light and went ah, and tried to put it in a
She
dark spot.
accidentally threw her token from between walls into another room.
I didn't.
Oh no.
I know nothing.
How dare
You see nothing!
I don't
Nothing!
exactly sure where the coin was because I wasn't really paying attention. I just was like, that's light in a place it shouldn't be. Ah,
likely story.
I swear to God, I'm not that sharp. I'm really not. You guys gotta
It's
remember,
alright,
I
there
woke
was
up.
nothing to see there.
Right, I woke up 15 minutes before this started. Okay.
Mhm.
But Ansel was heading down the hall to scout ahead.
Oh, scout ahead is his
you can
words.
see a corner here, right? I can't tell exactly how far it is before it turns black on you.
It turns black right there.
Okay. So you can sort of make out what's there. It looks like that passageway is blocked.
Ooh, you can make.
It's caved in, kind of like the staircase in the hall before.
The immediate way looks clear up here, but there's what looks to be a cave.
Well, at least we could, firing
Make a
firing
move.
range. We have people that can shoot things, so I don't know. Take.
But anyway, I double move for that, so I guess my turn's probably over.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, it would go back, it would go there.
Oh, Zeta, you're gonna have to haul ass.
Yep.
She's gonna have to leave right now, or she's gonna get caught.
Yeah, I have to leave right now. Yep, it's all I've been thinking about for the last out of character 5 minutes. Is I'm like, I gotta run as soon as.
Uh
it's
oh,
my
soul
turn.
vortex.
Zeta, you have to make a dexterity save.
Oh shit.
That hurts.
Yay!
That's good. Yay!
So you pass the save.
Roar.
Luthien, we might have to kill that that one dude that hit me before we take care of the rest of them. I think you can keep bringing them back over and over again. So
Oh,
I see a flash of like,
you mean
necrotic-
Ansel?
yes, him.
Ansel? Okay. I got you.
Of course, he'd be happy to do that.
Why would he want to do it? I'd just kill myself trying to hit him anyway.
Calm down there, Taliesin Jaffe.
And then it's Zeta's turn.
Oh, good. Okay.
Dash
So
or
I don't even know if I don't
Actually-
have a dash, but What?
I actually would recommend if you have another Thunder Wave.
I can't do a spell.
She'd have
That's
to
your
do
bonus.
Wildmore first.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, but I think that. Well, I was gonna suggest use your bonus action to wild shape back to your normal form. Thunder Wave, get as many of them away from you as you can, and then run because you can just run, but they're gonna get shots on you. Actually, the running is probably okay. If they get shots on
I'm
you,
gonna
you
run.
just-
What you can do is deform and like go deform back here so they don't have range or they can't make attacks
They don't-
on you.
They don't. I only. This is my last wild shape.
Well, yeah, but like it's not gonna last. I mean, can you fit through here?
Yeah.
She can
Oh,
fit
well-
through the door. She just
Oh.
couldn't fit past you guys.
Right.
Oh. Well, if you run and they hit you hard enough, you'll take, extra damage.
Right, but it's still points left in my hit pool. You know.
she'll if she takes enough damage, she'll just go back to her
My human form.
regular form.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run. I'm not changing my mind. I'm running. So Zeta, fingers crossed, paws crossed or whatever, makes a break for the door. And well, I was gonna say like scrambles on the rock as she tries to take the corner, but then I'm sure I'm getting hit before I even get there. So,
Shoom.
but yeah, in my mind, she scrambled and well, went as fast as she could and was going so fast that she scrambled at the corner a little bit and went through the door. But let's find out if she even gets there as a wolf.
Oof.
2 hits, but they're just zombies. So you kind of bounce up off of your front paws onto just your hind legs and wheel around. You get smacked on the legs and the side a little bit, but you manage to break away just fine.
Nice. So, gallop, gallop, gallop. Gallop. I don't know how far I can
Whoa.
get. Probably only that far. Let me check.
If you dashed, you can go double
don't-
your speed.
I have a dash.
Yeah, it's an action. But it's also really difficult to squeeze past everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go 50 feet.
60.
Yeah, 50 is the base speed of the dire.
Oh. Wow.
Then yeah, just go.
I'm just gonna
Leap
come up right
over.
up on you.
Guys, we have to take care of that weird looking one. The one that hit me with that weird blow. If we don't, he'll just keep bringing them back. I think.
Can we close? Is that door closable? Oh wait, I can't speak.
Actually, yeah, does that door, is it broken or is it just gaping?
It is a door, it's just open. None
Oh.
of you have tried to change it, like open or close it or do anything with it.
Ah.
Damn it. It's too late. I ain't going back.
Can I? I don't even know. Can I do that as a? I can't now that I moved, right?
Well, you still have movement left. You could try to shoulder it closed.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to because
As your
these fools
action.
hadn't thought about it. So I would love to do that, please and thank.
Okay. So you just have to move back to the door, and I need you to roll me a strength check.
On my wolf. Okay.
Roll the 20. Do it.
Oh,
No.
So
that's
you run
traumatizing.
into the door, trying to shoulder it closed. But when you hit it, you catch it at a funny angle, and the door doesn't actually swing shut. it's just the hinge twists and the door on one side buckles and falls off the frame.
Oh,
Oh,
so now there's no door? Oh.
there's half a door.
There's
Ah.
half the door is still on, the other half just falls on the floor.
This is everybody
Difficult
coming.
terrain.
Everybody coming through the doorway with Zeta at the back.
Jeez.
Yep, there.
What a
Yeah, that's
schnauzer.
totally Zeta, just a lot bigger. That's exactly what I was imagining.
Slared, and then Luthien, and then Zeta.
And an arrow comes your way, but thankfully it's not a direct hit. It just zips past and thuds into the other side of the door.
I mean, I
I
must
love
have
that
some
gif.
door coverage, right? Oh god.
Nothing can get through the door. So that was 15 that it moved. It does not move very far, so I'm just gonna move this out of the way so I can do this. Only the slam attacks actually have long enough reach.
Oof.
The first one, it throws basically a clumsy
Whoa.
punch through the door. But hunkered down trying to block the doorway, it closed the door still. The punch just kind of grazes across your back, it doesn't hit really solidly.
Phew.
The other one, though, I have to roll straight.
It got
Oh.
it got all
high
one.
enough.
Oh, not okay.
So the other side hits the side of the door frame instead of actually hitting you. And when it hits, you see the solid impact ripple all the way up through the bodies in its arm. And 2 or 3 full, like, human-sized bodies collapse out of its arm.
So it hurts itself.
It hit the solid wall so hard that the masonry shifted inwards, but it also, like, crushed a couple of its own bodies that make it up.
Okay.
So if I
Roll for
go
it.
so if I go right here, can I attempt to shut this?
No, Zeta's kind of blocking the whole doorway.
Oh shit. Zeta, you gotta move. You gotta back up. I don't know what to do here. Like,
Okay.
cause
I don't think you're closing the door. At least it wouldn't matter now if one side's broken.
I tried.
yeah, there's literally almost nothing I could do unless. I guess I'll light another torch and plop it down right here. Because if we're gonna be backing up, we're gonna need to light a sign on these things. And then I'm just gonna move.
You're also making it easier for them to see us.
There's
Yeah, I
zombies,
guess.
right though? Wouldn't they like just smell us or something?
Yeah, they're
They've also had no troubles finding you in the pitch black either.
yeah, they can probably see us in the dark anyway.
Yeah, because don't they
So-
live in the dark, kinda, right?
Kind of. They were shambling around longer than we've been here, probably.
Right.
So I'm just gonna run back and then. Does this actually provide cover?
That arch bit.
The archway?
Mm-hmm. Like right here.
Yeah, if
I'm
you
gonna,
tuck yourself in against it, then you could get cover there.
I'm gonna tuck myself in there. I want to make sure I don't get shot because I'm bleeding really badly.
Can we just all take a moment and thank Hitomi for the cool map and the neat things like hiding behind a ledge in a battle? That's fun.
Kissing ass
Yeah.
isn't gonna make you not dead.
Shut up! Obviously,
Yeah, exactly.
it's not gonna help because she made me break the door, evil DM. But I'm still grateful for the map, even though we all might die here.
At least I think it might be
So
a
yeah.
catacomb. So hey, there you go. We're already buried.
Right?
So I have half cover for some sign.
Yep.
All right, perfect. Well, I'm just gonna hunker down right there and just like do a little prayer to some god I didn't pray before or used to pray before, like that I make it out of here. Yeah, that's my turn. So I'm just gonna add 2 to my AC for now.
It's only against ranged attacks, though.
Ah, fair.
The zombie comes chasing Wolf Zeta up to the corner. Does the same kind of like skidding thing, except it does it a lot less gracefully. It's more like shambles in the direction of the door and then turns sharply and flails both arms in your direction, tips over because it's still moving in the one direction. Just
glad to hear
leans right up against the wall roughly.
Don't forget the lights are on this guy too.
Yep, thanks for the reminder.
Well, I
And
mean
then
they'll
it's
probably be
Larry.
gone next round anyway, but
A wolf can dream.
I'm gonna fire 2 more blasts at that same guy.
It does have quite a bit of cover now, though, with Zeta, the large direwolf, blocking the whole door.
Yeah, sorry.
Hmm.
You've been rolling good all night, buddy. Or you can just hold an action
What
to
is
fire
what
when
does
it
the
gets
cover
clear.
do? Is it disadvantage or is it?
It's 3/4 cover, so it has +5 to AC, which
I'm
is
gonna.
both equivalent as disadvantage. And if you got a critical fail, you would have hit Zeta, probably.
Oh.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move. But hold an action, so I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna dash.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna move to here. And or yeah, where I was is fine. And then if I have a clear shot on that big guy before my next turn, I want to fire 2 blasts on him. Also, like, let's just actually let me reword that. On him or the guy with the sword. If I see him again and I have a clear shot on him, I'll take it. So either of them, whichever comes first, if I have a clear shot on either of them, that's not, where somebody's not in the way, I'll fire 2
Alright.
blasts.
Come on, guys, we can do this.
And another zombie is right behind that first one, Zeta.
22.
Stumbling, leans right up into him, but manages just to grab hold of your fur and smacks at you.
Dang.
Each hit isn't really very bad, but they're slowly piling up.
Cumulative, though. Guess closing the door was a bad idea.
Not necessarily, it's just it had to be a very specific roll or it was gonna go badly. And another zombie
Ouch.
piles in and joins the others.
On the plus side, the ones in the back probably can't get through the ones in the front, so there's like 3 extra that probably won't be able to reach me.
They can still shoot you though.
True, but
Oh,
one arrow is enough that it finishes off Direwolf Zeta,
shit.
Oh,
leaving regular Zeta standing in the middle of the doorway.
That's bad.
Very.
The leaves and wood that made the facsimile of your wild shape just dissolve around you.
And fall to the ground.
Do I have a clear shot though now?
You do have a clear shot now.
Alright.
Semi-clear at
That
least.
means I have to. Yeah, I can hit this guy without disadvantages or no?
Mhm.
Okay.
nice.
I think that one might not hit. I don't know though.
first
He
one
doesn't. He's not
hits.
very dexterous. What's
It's
that?
not the dexterity for this one, it's a natural armor.
Yeah. So I first one hit.
So the first one hits. The second one just seems ineffectual.
All right. 17.
Nice.
Pegging away at him. It might not even be helping, but Laren has no idea. Laren wouldn't know any better. You know, to him that looks like the most threatening thing. You know.
And that gets us to Lucian.
I wish I had spell slots. It would make this so much easier. I'm gonna throw an acid splash on the one in the middle and the other. I'm talking about these two, by the way. Yeah,
The
those
old
two.
man one?
Yeah, the two that look like old
Okay.
men. Hopefully, helps her get the hell out of there. Hey,
Hey,
do some damage this time.
there we go. That's more like.
Watch them both save.
Nah, they're dumb zombies.
Hey,
You
there
look,
we
they got
go.
the same thing.
Jesus. Okay, hopefully that helps Zeta. Oh fuck, the one in the middle still alive? Yeah,
And the
shit.
one of them. The one on the side, the acid splashes against like its arm and chest and dissolves away the flesh, leaving just bone as it collapses, slumps down the doorframe, and just goes limp on the ground.
I tried!
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Trying to do before, there we go.
And then we get back to Ansel.
I'm gonna continue scouting ahead.
Okay.
What's that right there?
That's caved in. That was what I described before.
Oh, okay. Well, it just kind of abruptly stopped to black, so I was like, is there maybe something on the
Yeah,
other
it's.
side?
I don't have cave-in tiles.
Got it.
We're not going that way.
We're running straight into a dead end.
This will go well.
Can I make out what that is as well? Is that also a dead end?
It's also a cave-in. This
Shit.
one's not as. This one's not as much of like a slope cave-in. This one's more like an almost solid wall of just debris coming straight down.
I like how the music got
If
more
you had
gospel. Oh, yes, I found out both of these are dead ends.
If you had to guess, it might be the level from above. Completely caved straight downwards. The floor just gave out.
Guys, it's fight or die time.
You're not doing much of the fighting over there.
I was seeing if we can make a way out so we don't die, but I mean, whatever. And I guess I'm done. Actually, does dashing take up my bonus action?
Takes up your action.
No, that would only. It would only be if you're a rogue.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action then to give Wilfred some HP. I'm gonna do my give health blood curse.
Mm-hmm.
Here, have 1 HP.
Dude, why do you spill your blood on me? Ew.
Cause it gives you health, dumbass. Keep going.
Ugh.
And another arrow gets fired into Zeta. This time, though, it hits your tiefling form instead of the wolf. Your hide armor manages to blunt the worst of it since the arrows are pretty decayed. But it's still enough that the arrowhead embeds itself in your shoulder.
Oh, brutal.
And another one comes up, fires up the arrow as well. This one you manage to bring your shield up to try to protect yourself. But the arrowhead breaks off there and it's just the wooden haft comes right by and slices your cheek wide open.
Oh.
And then it's Zeta's turn.
Okay, so I've been looking at
Thunder wave.
I can't. Yeah, I can't
Ye-
Thunderwave anymore, but I can Spike Growth, which is a 20-foot radius, and we've got a bunch of dudes in a very narrow area, and I think could do some damage. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna hightail it out of this dead end that I'm in. So I'm thinking, like that's 20 feet, so it'll cover the front door, and then the whole width of the hallway. Probably inside the door a little bit, right? Or would that hurt me? Does it hurt me?
It's any creature inside.
Can I place it like just outside my like just
Yeah, you can place it so that it's only outside the door.
yeah. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Only outside the door, preferably enough to catch. Is this passable? Probably not, huh? To start at the center of this middle dude. Which puts you there. It's not bad. I'll take it.
I'm
Okay.
just
Sorry, go ahead.
working on 10, 15, 20. And then 10, 15, 20. It's hard to tell because the lines on the grid are really hard to see now.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. We haven't been in a situation this sticky since that toad guy. The toad demon.
I was gonna say when you burn to death, but okay.
Oh yeah, that was bad too.
Oh, I forgot.
So
It's not
that's
a damage thing.
kind of the best area that you can do.
Okay, great.
Mhm.
That's just like a door, but a door that, you know, hits back.
And it becomes difficult terrain.
Slows them down.
So the zombies that only have 20 feet of movement are not gonna move very far.
And I'm gonna run out of the doorway. Thank you very much.
Ben is
Okay.
not a video game, and we didn't just all level up and reset all of our health and ability and
Right.
spell reset.
If only we had had some sort of long rest before this happened. We
Yeah.
Alright.
You do manage to duck out of the way though when the zombies try to swing at you.
Whew,
They're
forgot
kind
about
of
them.
still aiming for the giant direwolf and manage to both miss.
You almost dead, Zeta.
Not bad.
Did Zeta look pretty bad?
Been worse. And also, I had a question. The good berry? I have had it prepped this morning.
Yeah.
So does that mean I have the berries in my pocket? Or
No, it's a spell that you cast to create the berries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then you can hand them out to
but it's
people. Hand
instant.
them out to us.
So
Well, you cast it with a
Yes, it
action.
instantaneously creates a handful of berries.
got it. Cause that's on my to-do list.
The best way to use that spell is to like cast it in the morning or right before the long rest, and then hand them out to each of us.
Oh yeah, I don't have that as in my spell slots anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But
Because we can all have them too, you know, like
Right.
they're like kind of like potions.
Yeah, and they have their effect for 24 hours.
I
So you
think I need to eat all of
So
them.
it's,
So if you have a spell
you
slot,
can
you can
cast
do it right before
the
long
rest.
rest. Yeah.
right, smart. Okay.
The other
Then-
use is that they're usable for sustenance.
Right there.
So,
make
like, if you
full.
don't have food, you can use good berries.
So wow, wow.
Hmm. Oof.
This is like a Swade encounter.
Huh?
Nah.
Are they
That's 1,
dying?
2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I think it sucked them all up or something.
Oh, shit.
Hopefully, it doesn't machine gun
Uh-oh.
fire them at us.
At least I slowed him down.
Absorbing them all.
Guys, I think we need to take care of that big one
Expect
before we do
Wilfred.
anything.
Oh, I didn't roll the damage for him either.
I'm trying. I also start healing up if we kill it a little.
Okay. What do you? Do I attack him? Do I charge him? Or do we keep going?
Well, there's nowhere to go, man.
Yeah, but this thing is gonna catch up to us eventually. I could slow him down, but not for
What
long.
he means, we need to take him out. We're
We have to
cornered.
fight. There's nothing back there.
There's nowhere to go.
Remember,
right.
though, it. Well, what I was going to tell you helps nothing at all. So
Use your shield and take it and absorb
in there
as
and
much
be
as you
somebody.
can, absorb as much as you can while we just do our best to try to poke him down. You know.
Okay. So I'm gonna pop out of the behind the cover with my shield and my warhammer. Move up to right.
You hit him from there, yeah.
Do I attack him? Do I? I don't know what to do. Like, I'm gonna attack
have
him
to
because we
attack
need to
him.
take.
We need to take him
Yeah, I
out.
do. All right, so warhammer.
Can you move closer? Like here, technically, is the spot, right? Like you're right next to the, right next to the door as he's coming through, right?
There's probably as close as we can get.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you swing and you crack and nothing really happens, and another swing and crack and nothing really happens.
Damn it.
It's like if I can get over here, we can get advantage or something. But the problem is I don't have enough movement right now, so it's gonna
No.
be a turn.
You guys need to pepper this guy with as much as you can.
I mean, I suppose I could dash, but then I don't have any attacks, so I might as well move part way up, blast him, and then get up in.
So yeah, that'll be my turn because I can't really move or do anything else.
I got your back. Jeez, on the turn list.
Yeah,
I
if you
can-
got heals, then
No, I don't have heals, but I can shillelagh him. I can conjure more animals to pick away at him.
Well, if you
shit,
can conjure
that might
animals,
be-
you can heal.
that might be really good.
No, I can't. Conjure animals is a different section than all the healing ones.
No,
Well,
Your
that's not how it
healing
works.
spells can be cast at higher level, though, Zeta.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
You
you
can
can
use a higher-
do, like, Healing Word, and instead of casting it as a level 1 spell, you can cast it as a level 2 spell, and it heals for more dice.
all right then. Yeah. I didn't know I could do that.
I might need it in a sec.
I don't. I'm gonna keep my conjure and use it second level instead of spike growth. Okay.
Although to be fair, like a big ol' something in front of him might not be a bad idea either.
I can do both. I'm gonna keep the ability to conjure on my third level, and I'm gonna blow my spike growth and use it as a healing word for second level.
No, you just
So
upcast
both
the spell, you
zombies try to shuffle up and
Well, it'll
squeeze
use
through
my
the door
last-
too,
It'll use my
but
last
the
level
spike
spell.
growth just basically rips their legs to ribbons and they end up collapsing on the floor.
Nice.
Then
Good
it's
work.
Aaron.
Okay, I'm going to, let's see. That's too bad. Alright, well, it probably doesn't matter. Let's go, like, here next is. Hey, what's up, Zeta?
Hey.
And fire 2 more blasts at this big guy.
Come on, get those crits. There it is.
Ooh.
Oh,
Still good.
Also,
There's the first one.
Skadoosh.
So, and then the second one hits or no?
yeah,
Yes.
second one hits too.
Nice.
So, 24, 25, 26, 32.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. And it's another couple of good blasts. This one, the first one hits the head that's like between the shoulders. And you see it blast the head and upper torso of that zombie that was forming the body clean over the shoulders. And the second
Oof.
one hits it in the leg and splits it where the kneecap would be, right in half, opening the
Nice.
leg wide open, and arms and legs start crossing the gap and pulling it back shut.
Yeah, take that.
And,
oh, you got another one?
no, I'm just, as I'm doing this, or as I'm finishing up my turn, I say into my ring, I don't know if we're gonna make it. If there's anything you can help with, now's a good time. Probably won't matter. But it's worth a shot, right?
That actually depends a little bit. Do you have your sword summoned right now?
Oh yeah, I did summon it in this battle,
Okay.
and I did use it like
Roll
once.
me a d100 then.
Oh, shenanigans.
Possible shenanigans.
Come on, 37,
Nope.
luck, 37. No, aw.
Like I said, it was worth a shot.
Zeta looks over at him and goes, "Is that how that works?" And looks at her rings real quick.
Bifurcated.
My
And
ring
it gets
talks
done
to
with you.
me. Sometimes.
Get him.
It's definitely gonna stick with Zeta when she's less busy.
Luthien? See there.
Lithium?
Yes.
There he is.
The Crimson Tide rises.
No, sorry. I legitimately was reading through all the things I had in my possession, wondering if maybe I'd forgotten about something that maybe would be useful. But I do have 2 healing potions that I forgot about. So I hope we don't need those.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Good.
right.
Yeah, and I don't know what they do.
Is that a
Once-
bonus action to use them?
No, it's full action.
It's a full action. That's why, like, you know, it seems like more useful for me to just keep blasting this thing than to take a heal. I have one too. I don't know what it does.
Oh, I'm trying one.
Man, I guess I'm gonna firebolt it. The big boy.
Yeah,
Do it,
but
man.
Laren bought his healing potion from...
From the
Who
mushroom,
was it that he bought it
Right,
from?
from the proper guy.
The mushroom,
sure.
right.
the frog
Yeah.
and mushroom dude.
The frog
Oh.
guy.
Well, he was more reliable than Giles, because Giles has the
No,
mystery
we don't-
ones.
We don't know that.
I remember
He's
though,
got a dead body in his. He's
I
got a dead
remember-
body.
last week though, it wasn't. It was specifically said we noticed it wasn't the mystery ingredients that we saw with Giles. It looked legit,
Yeah,
didn't we?
there's also, you didn't confirm that there was or that there was not a body in the back room.
Exactly.
Right, we saw.
I thought we
thousands
did.
of
I thought we
maggots.
specifically.
We're convinced, but we
You
saw.
confirmed that there's something dead and rotting, but you don't
Oh,
know if
okay.
it was humanoid or not.
If I would have smelt it, we might have learned, but we couldn't.
Right, because the chemical smell in the front room kind of blocked the
So
chemical
it was a
smell
body, but just not necessarily a human one.
or humanoid.
I
Yeah.
might be able to tell which it is, but I wasn't back there.
We're in another portal now, another world now, so it's our least of our problems at this time.
Yeah, let's deal with this thing
Yeah.
first, please.
Well, the segue made sense. We were talking about the potions, but
I'm actually going to change that up instead of firebolting him because that didn't really work that well last time. I actually am just going to throw an acid splash at him and just see what happens with that.
Might get, if there's
Hey, not bad.
multiple bodies, you might get multiple hits.
Well, that was kind of my hope from the original time I
Yeah.
used it, but it didn't hit
It's
him.
probably not
so-
going to work that way, but it's worth a shot.
It didn't hit him last time, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hey, there we go.
That's more like
It
it.
didn't pass this time. So you hurl the blob of acid and it catches it on around where the stomach would be. And you see the flesh there kind of dissolve and fall away in big chunks. Plop, plop, plopping on the floor.
Ew.
You're slowly whittling away the body parts that make this thing up. But it's still coming on.
You're doing it, Peter. You're doing it. That's the end of my turn. Bang rang.
And then Ansel's turn.
Is that like a Family Guy reference?
No,
Great
that was
Bunch?
Hook.
Hook.
Oh, Hook.
That was all wrong.
Peter Pan, I got you.
Bang-a-rang. Bang-a-rang.
I'm gonna shoot the big guy again.
Crit, crit, crit.
Nope.
Oh no. Aaron Ducks.
Ooh. So you draw back the hand crossbow and pull the trigger. But the arm unfortunately cracks from all the running around. Sometime in the fight it must have been damaged. And the string snaps on one side and comes completely undone, flies off into the dark. So your hand crossbow breaks.
Drop it like it's a hot potato. And I'll just draw
It's
out my whip
basically
and my
just the
rapier.
bowstring that's broken, so it would be easy to repair. It's
Not
just
right
you
now,
can't use
though.
it right now. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna draw my whip and my rapier, and I.
No, that one's not gonna move. That one not gonna move either. And it gets to Zeta's turn again.
Okay.
I think if you have the spell slots or a spell slot, I would throw a big heal at Wilfred,
Yeah,
but it's up to you.
yeah, that's the plan. The second level, right?
You can. What kind of spell slot you have? A second level spell slot or a third?
Second and third, but I don't want to use my last third level.
Okay. It's probably smart.
I mean, spike growth has been really useful, but I feel like I should keep my conjure animals.
Well, you can, if you have another second level, you can cast it as third level.
No, I have one of each. I have 1/3.
Right, I'm saying is if you use the second level to throw a heal, then next turn, if you have a chance to use another spell, even if it's a second level spell, you can cast it as a third level.
No, that'll leave a third level spell. Oh. Oh, okay, my mind's a
Use
little
the second
blown.
level. Yeah, use the second level to heal me, and then you can use another second level spell with your third level spell.
If you wanted to, you could use either second or third or first,
And
any of
that
them.
makes them more powerful, right?
Yeah, it depends on which spell.
Interesting.
Sometimes.
So okay, my mind's a little blown. I'm gonna have to concentrate on that for a few minutes, but in the meantime,
Keeping the third level spell slot gives you more options, is what I'm saying, basically.
Mhm.
So yeah, your idea of using the second level to give him a big heal, give him a heal, is probably the best choice at this point.
now I actually know why. All right, Wilfred,
Mm,
I'm sending you some healing.
thank you.
I
You're
need
better
heat.
at it than Ansel is.
Hey, at least I gave you something, twat.
So how does that work? She got a 4 or an 8, or an
Both.
Both.
oh,
Good.
You got
okay.
an
That's
8
great
for the
then.
normal and 4 for being higher level cast.
Thank you.
Alright.
12 HP back to Wilfred.
That's pretty good. Okay, cool.
That's max.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna need it.
Yeah. So wow.
Yeah,
So
you
I
rolled
spent
like
almost-
you rolled perfect roll there. You gave him the most you could have.
So I might even consider not conjuring animals and just hanging back so I can heal you guys.
We'll see how it goes. You know.
I'm just
Yep.
asking.
I would-
Theoretically, that's like a thing. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might want to step back a bit because this thing is looking angry.
Yeah, I am going to. I'm gonna hide behind your post here.
Column.
It's good plan. I think where you were was probably behind it.
I keep forgetting it's alt to like land someplace weird.
Let's see if I make it.
Does not look promising.
Mm-mm. One. 2,
Oh,
3.
So with the shield, it's 1, 2, 3 hits.
Ooh, that last one.
Not
For a total
quite
of
enough
how
to
many?
put you down, but it's total of 19. So it really lays into you, but it's still not quite enough to put you down.
Wilfred's bleeding pretty badly, guys.
If it wasn't for the adamantine armor, you would definitely be down right now.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good investment.
Yup.
Then it's Wilfred's turn.
I'm not gonna last another round, so I'm gonna switch over to my great sword and
Well, Zeta still has another heal, but yeah, maybe not.
so here we go.
Those are both hits.
You made
I'm gonna reroll the 1, and I'm gonna reroll the 2. So 3d6.
The 1 and both 2s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Much better.
Yeah.
So the first one's 11, and then the second one is 4. So 25 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Take that, you ugly thing.
And you make the swing one way and chop through the leg at the thigh. The whole body slams down on that one side. But then it's pulling itself back up by the arm holding onto the wall of the doorframe. And that leg, still being made of zombies, slowly raises itself back up and it knits itself back on as arms reach up and grab onto each other.
Come on, guys, put it down.
And another cut across the belly, and you slice, and way more intestines than felt one person come falling out, along with a hand.
Bleh.
Stupid thing.
And that gets us to Laren.
If Laren wasn't such a nice kid, if he had an evil streak, he might be tempted to actually finish off Wilford so he could get his Hexblade boon. But I'm not going to. If I slay a humanoid creature, I get pretty strong buff. But Laren wouldn't do that. So I'm gonna come over here if I can fit in. Can I fit over here? Somewhere? Like there?
Right there, yeah.
Like, so I can't get a flank?
No, it's kind of just too big. It's squeezed through the door, and just to be able to attack Wilfred, it has to kind of lean back pretty much all the way up against the other wall.
Alright, Alright, so let's see. By the way, the +1 on my greatsword is because on my greatsword attack is because of improved packed weapon. So
Ooh.
that wasn't from like the other day. I remember we were thinking it was like the curse or something, but it was from the packed weapon. Anyway, I'm going to use my sword and try attempt to hit it a couple times. Oh my
Ugh.
god. There's the first one.
Not bad.
So 19 with the first hit, and then I don't know what's gonna happen after that.
Mhm.
The second swing. If I could have gotten 2 of those, that would have been even harder than my blast had been.
Mhm.
But no such luck.
So it's when you swing, your sword comes up, but you're also on the side that still has the door. So you hit, and the edge of the blade catches the metal reinforcement on the edge of the door and twists the sword in your hands. So your next attack is gonna have disadvantage
Okay.
with the great sword.
I'd rather like lose grip on the sword, but that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying if that would have been the best outcome, because he can just resummon it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately that wasn't the dice roll, so.
Come on, you can do it.
already.
It's just
I'm
your
done.
Jared from hitting bad spot.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not gonna try to necessarily power game the crit fail. I just want to live. If it had been, I'm just saying, like, I know one of those rolls probably would, or one or more of those rolls might have been me losing the weapon, right? I'm just
Yeah.
saying that would have been a lucky outcome, because then he can just resummon it.
I basically, so that you guys understand why sometimes it's not the same thing every time,
Hmm.
I draft up a different crit fail chart every week.
Ah, that's cool.
So it's just sometimes it's disadvantage on next attack, sometimes it's you're disarmed, or break your weapon, or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I was saying is the disarm is actually would be a good an okay outcome for Larry.
Mm-hmm.
So what you gonna do, Luthien? You gonna kill it or what?
Okay, so one of the guys that worked for me texted me and said that I need to roll to try and seduce the giant monsters. So unfortunate. I'm gonna have to make out with those things. So
Yeesh.
You need charisma for that, dude.
oh, then you should take care of that then on your next turn.
Mhm.
Well, the acid splash actually seems to work a little bit, so I think I'm just gonna keep doing that, man. I got nothing else I can do over here. Luthien will yell out that if we need to kite it, I can take down its movement speed slightly. Just a
There is-
FYI.
Oh yeah, you probably.
Mm.
Oh god damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna
The
say
threes
there
and
might be
ones.
one other thing you could do, but you really can't. You're too
Force. Oh.
And it saves again with a critical.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Luthien just gives a big
How-
thumbs up to the monster, like, good job, buddy. You did
Great.
it good over there. You make me feel useless.
What I might recommend, Luthien. I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but if you were to move a little closer and were within range, like, can you use an action to give somebody a health potion? Since you don't have
I'd have
spell
to-
slots, that might almost be your bet. Like,
I'd have to actually legitimately, like, give it to them, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I could maybe throw it, but I'm sure there would be some...
well, if Wilford
dexterity
goes
going on.
down, you might have to like pour one down his throat or something. Maybe I don't know
You're
if you
not
can
wrong.
If that corpse pile doesn't eat him.
Oh god.
I actually will move forward slightly. Probably be a good idea.
Don't eat my friends! Yes, Sada's not liking her friends potentially getting eaten. No, no, no.
God damn this thing.
That gets us to insult.
I'm going in again. I'm gonna use my bonus action to invoke my ride on my.
Okay.
Maybe you could use your special mage hand to tap him on the shoulder, and maybe he'll turn around and we'll get advantage.
I'll pickpocket one of the
perfect
zombie
world.
bodies from him.
Good. Not bad.
So the first one hit. And you can't make the rapier attack because you already used your
Bonus.
bonus action.
Oh, that's right. You.
So just a lash this turn. Hey. Max damage.
And then 5 radiant.
Cool.
So you crack with the whip and The barbs dig in and gouge chunks of flesh away. The radiant, the glow on the barbs of your whip also leave glowing gashes across the monster. But they fade after a second or two and, again, don't really seem to do as much as you anticipated them doing.
This resistance or immunity to piercing is really annoying.
It's actually not. It's just that, like for Fluff, it's hard to describe piercing doing a whole lot to a monster that can just soak a ton of damage.
Mm-hmm. You'd be stabbing this thing a lot to get some visible damage on it.
It only has 1 damage resistance, and it's not a damage type anyone has dealt.
Huh. That's comforting.
Anyway, I'm done after that, so.
Mhm. At least there's more bodies that could take hits instead of just me. Because it was a miracle I survived that last round of just concussive blow.
I just realized, is that scary dude still alive?
I didn't see him. At least I don't think I could see him from here.
I thought they were going for a flank.
I'm pretty sure that he probably is still alive, and I think I see more bodies merging into him.
Oh no.
Oh god, imagine that's what. Oh no, is that actually what it is?
They're just running straight into his back and being absorbed in.
This.
But he's running out of ammo too.
Yeah, he's got no other bodies left other than the one that's in the spike growth. It's down to just the group of you against it.
Come on.
And Zeta, you're next.
Okay. All right, who's hurting the most?
I
Wilfred.
think you can take a guess.
I mean, we're all kind of hurting, but Wilfred is the most important because he's
Can I?
like he's the thing's been attacking.
Right. Okay, first off, I definitely want to do healing word for Wilfred as a 3rd level. And then can I run over and give somebody a healing potion?
No, yeah, it's an action, so
Uh,
you could do one or
healing
the
word
other.
is a bonus
Healing word's a
action.
bonus.
Oh, okay.
Let's do this first. The power of health compels me.
Mm.
Oh, 12 again.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay, so who's next? Or should I just give it to him?
Just give it to him. Come on, X, give it to him.
Oh,
Go and give it to you.
I just heard that like last week too.
You're force feeding Wilfred the greater healing potion?
Yes. Not one of the squirrely ones either.
That's pretty cool that you have a time machine that went back to 2004.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, there's a random effect.
Uh-oh.
No, these are the
Nothing
not
happened.
squirrely ones. Oh,
okay.
this is a
I
weird
know.
one.
But this is the greater healing potion that you're carrying, right?
Yes.
That's what I asked.
So it has a mystery.
Which is one of Giles' potions.
Oh. I thought, okay.
But nothing
But the
happens,
effect
yes?
doesn't happen anyways.
Woo!
Ah,
Yep, no effect.
All you-
Well,
already.
how
it
much-
could have been a good
And-
effect too, so.
It was a 10% chance to cast Featherfall.
Huh?
Oh, that wouldn't have really done anything.
I mean,
So, yeah,
the floor
There's
collapses.
It's all random effects. So some
Roll.
of them are good, some of them are bad.
Roll that healing, please. I need it.
How do I do that?
For the greater healing potion? How
Yeah.
many? What?
How do I roll it?
I believe Greater Healing Potion is 4d4 plus 4.
So you want to roll that, Zeta?
I got it.
Hey, Felix Spry, come get me, you ugly fuck. As I point up to this undead.
Yep, 4d4 plus 4.
Perfect. Alright, let me delete this.
You might want to step out of the way.
Hit me with
in
it.
case-
Oh yeah, I need to hide again.
How much movement speed do you have left?
Well, you don't have to go that far, really.
30.
I think she
He
has
can't get by us. Just get. I'm just saying,
I forget
leave some room in case, for any reason,
You have 5.
Luthien has to go in.
I'll come back.
You have 5 feet. That's
5
how much you have.
feet. Oh,
Yeah.
well, you know, I'm gonna
You're
take
right.
that.
Just move back. Just move 1 square back, straight back.
There you go.
I got you, Wilfred. That was 24 points. That's not bad. Oh, and there's.
Ah, is that to me?
Okay, 9.
Nope. As Zeta backs away, he
Ah.
throws a haymaker punch
Oh,
right over
Oh.
Ansel's
he's
head.
in his.
So it's,
Reaction.
you
Ow.
go to hop backwards, and it's just as you're landing, he stunks you across the jaw.
Ouch.
It's enough to make you see stars and throw you down on your butt.
I have
Another
3
step
points now.
backwards.
Ooh.
Come on, hit me with it, you big ugly thing.
Points now. Ooh.
Laren slays Zeta to get a buff.
Ow,
Just kidding.
ow.
Oof, that doesn't
Oof.
look good. Ooh, there is a 1 critical fail. Maybe that'll help a little.
And Wilfred was using his greatsword now, so that's
Mm-hmm.
the 19 still hits. So you take a total of 16 damage between
I think you
piercing
got
and
lucky on a
bludgeoning.
few of those.
I'm still standing.
Yep.
You got a few ones in there.
It rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ones on damage. And
I'm
then
still standing.
it's gonna push everyone back as it shuffles forward.
Oh god.
And then it's Wilfred's turn.
Can I scurry my way to back? So can I like position myself right here?
Looks like it.
I'm gonna say to do it, give me an athletics check, because you're trying to squeeze through the cramped hallway to get past him.
I mean, isn't it technically because of the way
Fair.
because of the walls and the 3D? Isn't it technically like go all the way to the corner here?
Ugh.
You know?
So I make it.
This is... hang on. This is how far across the halls are.
Mm-hmm. And this guy's 10 feet of that.
From bottom of the wall to edge of the block.
Yeah.
They're only about 10 feet across. And he's 10 feet wide.
So I would have to shove my way through to get past.
Yeah, and... so you managed to squeeze your way past.
Well, great sword up. Start hacking at him from behind. And flanking.
Got that flanking bonus.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a hit. Second one, not though.
Yeah, 15.
Bad luck on the second one.
And across the back, get this big chop, and you see 4 or 5 arms come falling off. He's starting to look a little more slender in the torso.
Nice.
He's still huge, but he's starting to look noticeably whittled down and doesn't have anything else to restore itself on.
Come on, guys, finish it. I'll distract him.
I'll try. Are you done? My turn? Okay.
I'm done, yeah.
Ah! Oh, shit. Okay. 1 hit, maybe?
Well, you're
13?
flanking?
Yep, the first one hits.
Yeah, but I'm
yeah, roll your
disadvantaged.
second attack,
Oh, I can re-roll the second one. Doesn't have
Yeah.
disadvantage.
because you've...
Nice. Hold on.
Let's see.
So it was your
Hit
first
him in
one
the
was a
ball.
17.
Ah.
Because advantage becomes disadvantage. It becomes regular. And then a regular one has advantage, so you have 12, not high enough to hit.
Yeah. Poop. 13 total damage.
Mm-hmm. And another slash across with
And
your
Laren
hook.
says, "I bet you can't get me. I'm the one doing all the
And you
all the."
chop-
Sorry, go ahead.
You chop one head right off at the neck on its chest and cleave through the middle of another face. And take off a big chunk of its arm as well.
I'm gonna attempt to I just want to try to antagonize him, see if I can get him to attack me instead of Wilfred, which probably isn't too smart, but because I'm probably not all that much better off, I'm gonna do it anyway.
I'm gonna say Wilfred and Laren both give me a charisma check. Just straight charisma.
Okay. So 14 for me.
Ah,
Tarnation.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like you quite get his attention, Laren. You get a really good cut, but it's focused on finishing what it started and turns around to make its way after Wilfred again.
all right.
Ah.
And Luthien is up next.
Alright. Unfortunately, the thing I was gonna do, can't do because Wilfred's on the other side of him now. So,
Pocket acid.
yeah, I mean, at this point, it's what we're doing. Pocket acid again.
I would say just do it and save your potions for if somebody goes
Hey.
down.
Hey, a little better.
Rolled a
Better.
0
Hey,
on the
it's a
save.
0.
Pretty good.
I'm gonna say it's badly enough. It's wounded badly enough. There's enough, chunks of bodies and meat that are falling off of it. That the ground around it is difficult terrain now, just littered with body parts.
Ew.
But the creature itself is narrowed enough that you can squeeze past it without much difficulty. That gets us to Ansel, I think.
Oh, it's too late. Go ahead.
Come on, buddy. Do the cool, crazy flurry.
Yep, here comes my all.
Don't forget the advantage.
Do I have advantage with the offhand attack?
Yep, because of flanking. You and Laren are both flanking with Wilfred.
There it is.
The first attack hits.
Oh. good.
Is the radiant dice twice or just once?
It's dice on the same attack, so it's also twice.
So do I roll 2d6 then, or do I just multiply them?
You roll 2d6.
Oh, there's some good damage.
There it is.
And the other 2 hits, you don't have much luck, but the first one, the glowing lash comes down, and it hooks. It wraps like around the upper body of one zombie, making up part of its torso, and you haul down on it, and it seems almost like a keystone as several other zombies come spilling out of its chest.
Nice.
Wow.
And they're basically
Yeah.
all just torn up on the spines. And we get to Zeta.
Am I like a little distance away where I'd have to move in to hit him? Seems like it.
Yeah.
Also, I'm
You're at 10
hurting.
feet up.
I only have like 3 hit points. I probably should take a healing spell. Use this last one.
Ansel
Or a
is
potion.
basically the only
You're-
one. Well, Ansel and Luthien are the only ones that aren't hurting.
What I would recommend, Zeta, if it was me, I would just shillelagh and go in for a hit. Like, we're just trying to finish him off. If you go down, well, you go down. You know, we'll try to get you back up if we win. You know.
Plus, I do have a healing kit, so you guys.
He seems
you guys would
focused
know.
on. He's been focused on Wilfred. Like the last 3 turns, he's just been hitting Wilfred.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go in with my shillelagh. Should I have used it? Oh, here it is. Oh, wait. I guess it's the shillelagh I prepped and not the boar's tusk, right? Bummer.
You
What do you
probably
mean?
have a
Yeah,
better
you did
chance to
say
hit
you
with
were
the
using your
shield.
staff rather than the spear.
I did, yeah.
I love the name of
Unfortunately,
that
a 15
attack.
doesn't hit though.
Shit.
Look out, I'm gonna get you with my shillelagh bop.
Here comes the pain train. Ooh. 1, 2. 2 hits. Hey, I'm alive.
Rip.
And it
Oh, you're
attempts
still alive?
to beat you down, Wilfred. It hammers 2 fists down on you, and the bites from all the bodies inside, clawing hands and everything.
Yeah,
But
Wilfred.
stubbornly, you're still standing. You're
Oh,
bleeding
How
from
much
your
HP
face
do you
and
have
from
left?
a gash across your scalp.
Wow.
You've got wounds under your armor. You're all beaten and bloodied and bruised, but you're still on your feet.
Time to die, ugly. And I swing the greatsword 2 more times. Ah. Arc.
Second one's a hit,
Yeah.
and
14.
that's enough.
Ah.
Yeah.
Roar!
And you
That's-
come up and across, and it gets right in just above the hip, across through until you feel the blade hit something much more solid, and then it deflects a little bit and just grazes across and slices out all the flesh above. And undead bodies just start spilling out of it. The necrotic energy holding them all together just disperses in this nasty cloud as the whole thing just it's like a barricade of corpses fills the hallway, and you can see now as the skeleton is left standing, it's the skeleton of a giant that was fused with multiple humanoid corpses to form this one body.
I'm gonna look down and see if anything catches my eye. Besides that, if not, I'm gonna
But
go
finally-
past.
It's dead.
Dead. And I give it a
Is
good
there,
kick for
are
measure.
Are we out of combat, or are we still? I mean, I guess I
This
don't
is
know how we
actually
could tell.
end of combat.
Okay.
Nothing else is attacking you.
So I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna peer my head out, look both ways, and cast divine senses.
With divine sense, you smell like a lingering wafting stink down this way. But it's a concentrated, intense smell from the other direction.
So from the other direction, it's more powerful, but I smell it or sense it down this way.
Mm-hmm.
It might be the dead bodies that are down there.
So I'm gonna look
This is
through this.
specifically the divine sense.
hmm So it's
Yeah.
my ability that only I can really just like. But for now, I'm gonna search this big guy, see if there's anything interesting about him before I head off this direction again.
I already told you there's nothing down there.
You searched him?
Kind of complicated. Because the body itself is a giant skeleton,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's all the like regular zombies that make of the same kind of scraps of armor and weapons that the others were fighting with.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna help search. Specifically, I want to see if I can. It's probably not there, but the sword that we saw earlier. See if I can find that.
No, that was being carried by the
Weird
other
looking
undead
one.
thing that ran away. It disappeared
I'm
into
actually
the
gonna
dark
look
while
at
you
the
were fighting
armor.
the big one.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna look at the armor, whatever scraps I can find, and see if I can't find a maker's mark.
I'm gonna come to the door, like just inside the doorway, not and just kind of peer down both ways, just to make sure I don't see anything else like near.
No, you don't see anything else on the way at least.
So, do any of these armors have maker's marks on them or weapons?
You find a couple, but you don't recognize them.
Well, I don't recognize these marks, so they're
Roll me a history check.
sure.
And so can too if he's looking, but it's only the two of you would have knowledge of it.
That'd be normal, so
Sure.
just 12.
You said history or
History.
nope?
No, neither one of you has any idea who these belong to.
Okay. I need to go lay down. Excuse.
Judging
think
by
we
the
could-
condition of the weapons, though, assuming that they were well maintained and then left in a crypt, kind of like soldiers have done all the time, the way that they're rusted and rotted, they've been here at least 100 years.
Oh. Actually,
Before
Hey,
we rest,
Claire-
is there any way we can like barricade this doorway area?
let me try and close it first. Go on. Go back in.
I want.
It's already kind of semi-barricaded with waist-high pile of bodies.
Yeah, I mean, is there anything we can do to just sort of make
Close it?
like improve it, make it a better barricade, just make sure it's as good of a barricade as we can, without like trying to rebuild or anything, but just like pile up
You
the bodies
could drag
nice
more
and
bodies up and pile them closer to the door.
yeah, anything that yeah, if that looks like that will help, I'll do that.
Hey, I don't suppose anybody has any like magic powers to consecrate these bodies so they won't get back up, dude.
No.
Fire.
Acid.
That's gonna smell fucking disgusting if you burn them.
Yeah, it smells really good.
I need to lay down, guys. What's over
Yeah,
here?
me too.
It's not exactly a bad idea though to burn them just so they don't get back up.
You know what I'm all about? Burn everything.
I have an
Let's get
guys.
to
I
it
have an
then.
idea. I have an idea. I'm gonna. Well, shit. Is minor illusion a concentration?
No.
How long does it last?
I think the non
I suppose I can look it up. Oh, okay. Never mind then. I was just thinking like maybe I could make a pretend doorway to fool people or fool whatever. But never mind.
Minor illusion also probably wouldn't really be big enough.
Yeah, it's only 5-foot cube.
Some use of mending might be able to repair the hinge on the door, though.
Indeed.
Do you have that? Is that like a? I mean, is
What?
that?
No.
You don't have a spell slot for that though, right?
No, that's a cantrip.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
mean,
sorry,
can
is
you
everybody
help?
waiting for me to do that?
Crimson Shadow, can you help us like try to barricade this doorway somehow?
Yep. I can.
I knew you
Yeah,
could because you're the
if
best.
If we burn the bodies, there won't be a barricade.
Oh, well, do we want to burn the
Just
bodies
leave
or
'em-
do we want to leave it
Just
barricaded?
leave them for now.
If that
I
dude
mean-
comes back again, though.
You're the smart one.
They're blocking our smell.
Tell us.
Bodies are blocking our smell.
Well, I think the thing we should do is mend the door hinge, close it, lock it, set all the bodies on fire.
Okay,
Can we
do
wait
that.
for the
Yes.
fire?
Why don't you do the fire first before we close the door? Because that way we have a little ventilation.
I mean, if you want to watch
Actually, you
a
might not
pile
want
of
the
burning
smoke to come out.
bodies to close the door, I mean, that's up to you.
Yeah,
Do what you're gonna do. I'm gonna start taking off my
Uh,
armor so I can get some rest because I'm pretty beat. By the way,
do we
I'm
have a
at
way
10
to
HP.
make sure the smoke blows like not down the hall or something? I don't know.
I can help
there
with
is-
that.
There's a good spell called Gust of Wind, but I don't have that.
I have that.
You have Gust of Wind?
Yeah.
I don't know, cause I kind of have. I mean, I kind of have a feeling that probably everything nearby came, but just to
Well,
be
there's
safe,
a
we
couple
might not want
zombies
the.
unaccounted for.
Yeah, they didn't come in. Like the one that kept throwing the stuff at people. Whatever
And the
that-
one that kept raising zombies from dead ones.
That's the one I meant.
Ugh.
Yeah, we're probably lucky that one didn't
Hmm.
come.
So what's the
Just
plan?
Zeta,
Yeah.
he was talking about Gust of Wind, which is one of the spells that, Haley was using in the tournament.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I have
You've got
Gust.
Gust,
Oops. I didn't mean to do that.
which is like a really small version of the same spell.
Gotcha.
But it might work. Like I'm thinking like like a bathroom fan type thing where it's kind of just trying to create like some airflow so that the smoke from the fire doesn't go the wrong direction.
Why do we need
know,
to set it
you
on
don't want-
fire again?
So they don't get up again.
Because we must purge this place.
Cause like, what if like we go to take a rest and we sleep,
Because there was a zombie
And
that
our-
was
and our-
raising dead ones that we had already killed back
and
up.
our skeleton friend with the sword who was bringing them back to life comes back and brings them back to life again?
They're
We
Because
not,
can't
like,
rest if we're perpetually
people
being
pudding
attacked.
by now.
I'm gonna come outside and drag this other body into the pile.
Listen, it was a monster mash. They did this mash.
Mm,
It was a graveyard smash.
ugh.
It was a graveyard
Yeah, I
grab.
just deleted it and left it as part of the other tile.
So are we gonna shove this thing outside the door and set it on fire, or are we gonna set it on fire right here? Right?
If you guys want to push it outside, then yeah, we can set it on fire and then close
I'm
the doors.
not-
No problem.
up for that. That's disgusting.
That would be a lot of hard labor moving a lot of dead bodies.
And guess who's
Yeah.
not helping? Guess who's not doing any of that?
Just pick something so I can go lay down.
I'm just gonna
Burning,
go lay
close the
down.
door.
Alright, I'm gonna go over and use mending on the door hinge.
Mm-hmm.
So that
You
we
do
can
need
try
to
and...
lift the door back up into place, but
Wilford, get back here.
Yeah.
Zeta, you should help too, you broke it.
I can help. I'm stronger than I look.
Just help me hold it up. I'll
Don't get
prop
too
it.
cocky, kid.
I actually have 17 strength, by the way.
Oh wow, what the fuck?
yeah. He's a hexblade.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck does strength have to do with being a hexblade though? He uses charisma.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't arguing, man. I have a 10 strength. You get up in there.
Like Remy, I had some good attribute rolls, and I had to put him somewhere. I liked strength better than intelligence for this character because he's not that bright. He doesn't have the wisdom and the intelligence, you know.
Well,
Even
that's
though
upsetting because I rolled 2 14s and those were my best scores. Everything else was a 10. So get in there and do the work.
even though wisdom would make sense because like for perception or something, but see, Laren's not he's not that wise, you know. So I went into charisma, constitution, dexterity, and strength were my. I probably could have put dexterity higher than strength, but I didn't. That probably would have been smarter too, actually, but whatever. I don't
So
remember. I had a reason.
Who's rolling the strength check?
You and Laren.
It doesn't need to be. It's not that hard to do.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying someone needs to help Luthien, that's about it.
Well,
Because he can't do the spell and hold the door up at the same time.
Fair.
plus I'm Luthien. I'm not gonna pick up a door. Come on now.
There was a particular reason why I went with strength. I just don't remember now, to be honest. Anyway.
Mending
Yeah,
the damage itself is pretty easy. I believe the reason that you said you were taking higher strength was because you wanted to be able to grapple if you had to.
Yeah, maybe. That could have been it.
So that sometimes, you can hold someone down so that Wilfred can get an attack.
Maybe.
Or to
I
help
honestly.
with other moving heavy things around.
I think I might have said that, but I think there was something else. I just don't remember what. I think there was something in particular. I just don't remember. Does the Hexblade, like,
That's the
always
only one
work
that I
with
remember.
every kind of weapon and all that?
If you have improved pack weapon, yeah.
I do,
you
yeah.
can't fight
Well, I think that was. I was thinking of maybe replacing the improved pack weapon down the.
So do we fix the door?
Yeah. Repairing the immediate to the damage to the hinge is pretty easy. But it seems like the hinges and all of the metal parts of the doors are pretty long rusted. While it's something that Mend can technically fix, it takes a lot longer. So if you spent probably a good hour on the hinges with mending, you could probably fix the rest to the point that they'd be solid and good as new again.
It's probably a good
Oh.
idea, so we're unaccosted during our rest.
Did you say an hour?
Yeah, because it's over a century of rust.
And they need to hold it for an hour?
No, you've got the immediate damage repaired, it's just that
Ah, okay.
if you use mending for an hour, you could repair the damage done by time.
Gotcha.
We just need to get it closed so we can get some rest.
I don't think I want another one of those big things breaking the door down. probably worth the hour. Well, actually, we don't even know what time it is.
No, we don't know where we are. And what the hell is in this godforsaken?
I'd say it's probably worth it, but I'm not the one doing it, so.
We ain't got a clue. Where we even are, even planes wise.
Yup.
Oh, one quick question too. Heavy plate is a medium, or not heavy plate. Half plate is a medium armor,
Yes.
right?
Mhm.
But it doesn't give you a dexterity bonus, right?
Yes, it does.
Oh, it
I
does.
think it's max of 2.
Unless you have heavy
Or
armor.
max of 2.
If you have medium armor master or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
max of 2. Okay, I think that was the reason why I chose strength over dexterity, because I'm already getting 2 from my dex for the armor, and I just figured like I don't really
Mhm.
need more dex than that, so I just went with strength. I think that was my part of my reasoning, but also part of it was just character specific. I don't know.
Mm.
I just feel like he might not seem very very but he's stronger than he looks.
Well, you helped with work when you were still living with your family, so
Yeah,
I
and
know
he
working at a
used to.
bookstore doesn't seem like the sort of thing that seems like it's strength intensive, but
Well, he did a lot of reading and was in the library a lot, but he also would like watch the soldiers training and like pretend to be a soldier, like follow their movements, and he's just always like energetic, because he's young, and a lot of his exercise came from just like running around. Maybe he carried a lot of heavy books around the library a lot, moving stuff around, moving shelves of books around.
Building new shelves.
Sounds interesting way to build strength.
um so Luthien wanted to fix the hinges? Is
Yeah.
that what's going on, or okay.
Yeah, might as well.
So everyone else has about an hour that you can spend on something if you want.
Oh.
After my part's done, I'm just gonna sit down against this column and just
Get some rest.
yeah, because I'm pretty beat up. All that healing just kept going out the window every time that thing.
This is a short rest that does me really no good, right? Well, it gets my wild shape back.
It gets your wild shapes back, and it lets you use hit dice to heal if you want.
Yeah, okay. Let's do
We
that.
might need a long rest.
We're doing a long rest, right? Because I think
Or if anyone wanted
Luthien
to
needs that.
scout, or if anyone wanted to scout in the halls outside, they can.
I can go. I think I have the most HP. I'll use a hit die and get back up. Oh no, we probably all run around at 30.
I could get by with a short
This is
rest,
what you're
but I
doing
think
with
you
that
guys need
hour.
long.
This is what you're doing with that hour, Ansel, so you wouldn't be able to recover with your hit dice until you came back.
I thought
Mhm.
I thought it was like 15 minutes for a short.
An hour
Nope.
is a short rest.
Oh, so we can rest and concentrate on like studying something in that hour too?
If you want to,
And I
you have an hour to spend on what you want to do.
and I
Are we only doing a short rest?
This is just while Luthien is fixing the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll
So if anyone decides to do something under certain lines, I have to see what happens before I can say you can do your long rest.
I want to train on adding armor to my animal form.
Hey, Wilfred, will you show me
Okay.
some of those moves that you were doing with the great sword?
What do you mean?
Like I wanna
Nice,
I
get
wanna
me-
be really good at a great sword.
I want to change my
I
mind.
wanna be a master of the great sword.
I guess, but I'm trying
I
to
mean,
get
if
some
you're
rest
busy
here,
with
buddy.
something, I was watching you in the fight. I can practice some of those moves on my own too. But I probably
can-
would learn more if you taught me.
I could give you some pointers, but I really need to rest up, man. If we're gonna
Hey,
fight more things like that, I'm gonna be pretty beat.
Well, this is just during the time that Luthien's fixing the door. We're gonna take a long rest anyway.
I
Hey,
choose.
All right.
Luthien, if I give you the money for one of those potions, can I steal?
Who, me?
Yeah, you. You said you had potions,
I
health
do.
potions.
I do.
Can I trade you?
What do you have in trade?
I have money.
I mean, how much money do you have?
Mhm.
I'll just give you whatever it costs for a potion.
Okay. I mean, that's all you have to say. So 10
Okay.
platinum, and I'll give you a.
Whoa! You
What?
ain't pulling one over on me.
What? Okay. Um. Which one do you want? I got a silvery one, and I just got like a regular one.
I want a regular one that isn't gonna have side effects.
Oh no, it's probably still got that. I say regular one because it doesn't look strange. I bet it is though.
You're wasting my scouting time.
I mean, which one do you want? You want the regular one? The
I want
regular
the
seeming one?
regular. What?
The regular seeming one?
Yes.
Okay. I will give him my potion of healing. Not the silvery one.
And then I'm gonna chug it and get running.
Okay.
I
have
guess
2 potions of healing, not the silvery. So I have to roll.
I hope it does something hilarious.
Alright. It's the minty green one that smells kind of sour. Is the one you
Oof.
gave him?
Perfect.
of course you would.
Basically, after you drink it, Ansel, it just tastes kind of like sour green apples. Other than that, it's a regular healing potion.
Thank you.
The D4 was a chance to deal acid damage instead of healing.
Yeesh.
It was a 25% chance.
So unfortunate. Really would have liked that.
Wait, my headset was out for a second. What just happened?
Now's not the time for games.
I almost,
What don't
I
you
almost killed Ansel.
understand?
You
You
did-
what?
I almost killed Ansel and I didn't even know I did that.
Oh, the healing spell backfired? Potion?
Healing
The
potion.
healing potion had a 25% chance to deal acid damage instead of healing.
Oh, crap. Oh, oh that's bad.
So,
So
what's the dice on that?
It didn't happen though.
It's just, I
It's
think-
2d4 plus 2 because
Yep.
it's a regular healing potion.
Actually, you know what? Wilfred, you don't have to help me train. Why don't you start your long rest now, and then someone can wake you up for your shift for the last watch when you're done with the long rest.
sure, and maybe
I mean,
next
we
time
can
we'll train when we're not in a
Luthien is
crypt of death.
working. While Luthien is working on the door, I mean, we could probably just start our long rest. Those of us who aren't scouting or working on the door, right?
So, Ansel, I'd like to know, where are you heading first? Are you going left or right when you come up the door?
That way.
So you're going left?
I feel like this
And
might be a
Ansel-
bad
Stealth
idea,
check?
by the way.
What?
Ansel, before you go,
Don't go far.
so I used an ability that gives me insight on things I don't know, and I felt a lot of ominous power headed north. but I think it's possible the guy that was here, that thing that attacked us, might have gone south because I felt his like a presence of darkness going that way. But either way, it's be careful,
It's
okay?
spooky.
It's dangerous.
I mean,
All
okay,
right.
so actually, can I say something real quick? Like you can't really scout without a lantern, right? So it's not like you can be sneaky. I think we better just stay here, cause like the last thing we want is have another fight right now. If somebody sees you when you're out scouting.
I'll just give him the slip.
With a lantern.
Yeah.
Seems legit.
Alright.
So I'm gonna
It's
spend
a
hit dice to
spooky
get help.
lantern.
Okay.
Actually,
Good
what
luck.
was in that bag of scrolls before?
Laren just like seems legit.
Oh, that's
Alright,
true,
go ahead.
because it was on Ansel's shoulder and he never actually
Nah, he gave him to
paid
me.
for it. He just ended up.
Yeah. But he
Yeah,
gave
so
him
you
to me.
guys had it with you.
I didn't give them to you. I said, "What are
Um,
these?"
Yeah, I can't. I mean, I can't look at them and tell you what they are if you didn't.
Well,
hand
yes,
them
but
to
I
me.
mean, I got them back from you afterward.
Okay.
Anyway,
there are 3 scrolls in it, but you don't know what they are, Ansel.
oh, I thought we knew what they were from before.
I know what they are.
No.
Yeah, you
Luthien
told me.
knows what they are because he
Yeah.
can read. He can read what they are. But Ansel has no background in the arcane, so he has no idea.
All right, I'm just going then.
And I believe you had a hooded lantern, right?
Yeah.
And you just didn't have the hood on for the fight because you didn't want to.
Correct.
Okay, so your vision range is going to change a little bit then.
Yep.
Okay, so you were headed north again? Or still, rather?
Yeah.
Okay. And I need a stealth check. Mm-hmm. So just let me know how far you'd like to go. Go ahead and explore as far up as you want to go.
I guess I would take a break there for a second. You can kind of just look around.
Mm-hmm.
Do I keep going or?
Yep, it's up to you how far you want to go. You have an hour to explore. I'll let you know roughly how long it takes to get as far as you want to go.
Is this like a gate in front of me right here?
It's an archway that crosses the hall. And you can see there's a corner on your left. And the hall continues straight ahead.
So it looks like there's 2 paths.
I added something to Laren's journal, by the way, that'll be when you're taking your long rest.
Okay. Are we essentially taking a short rest and then a long rest? That seems like what's going on.
Effectively, yeah.
Thank God.
Although the
Ooh.
meeting there is kind of, I wrote it way before you guys ended up coming here.
I'm gonna use a couple of hit dice because I'm gonna regain them from the long rest anyway. That way, if long rest gets interrupted, I have full hit points.
I have a few more too.
Yeah, so by exploring down the pathway here, Ansel, you see that it's caved in similarly to the other one, where its earth and rubble is sloped inwards. You're relatively sure based on that, wherever you are, it's maybe 40 or 50 feet underground level. And there's another chamber that was above you that caved in. So it was probably like a meteor strike or something to fall in around the area.
Interesting.
Although you might be completely wrong, and it's actually that you're like hundreds of feet underground, and there was just a sinkhole nearby that caved everything in.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading back towards our area. Do I want to get greedy? Fuck it, I'm getting greedy.
Mm-hmm.
And this is still caved in as well.
I'll pop my head in the door and be like, "Hey, that way it was caved in." And so, as I'm sure you guys have guessed it, we're underground. Whether we're hundreds of feet deep
Say it
or
ain't so.
30 feet,
Mm-hmm.
don't know. Do you guys want me to try the other way, or do you want me to hang?
Well, if there was no way up that way, our buddy friend must have gone.
Let's rest and go together.
Now that I can
Yeah,
agree
south
with.
through that door is nothing but Walking Dead. Don't go that way.
Carl.
Sure,
that way, Carl.
I'll stay then.
Mm.
Coral.
Oh wait, that reminds me. I'm gonna get up and head out here and see if I can't find my javelins, the two that didn't.
They might be in the pile of bodies.
I'm still gonna search around here.
Well, a couple of them that you dropped.
Also, Hitomi, I'm gonna switch my lantern back up. I'm gonna put the shade back up.
Okay.
So did I find my javelins or no?
You do end up finding one javelin, and Ansel. Then you find a couple of Ansel's bolts while you're looking too.
Perfect. I pass those over to him as I, come back in and say,
Oh, thank you, Bod.
Oh yeah, you betcha.
So how long did that take me, Hitomi?
That probably just a few minutes.
Are you guys sure you don't want me to scout in the other direction?
Up.
Well, I
You do
already
you,
went.
That
I
way was
already went that way.
blocked.
That way was a
That
dead
way
end.
was blocked. So it's only the other direction that's still available.
I point at the ceiling. I mean that up.
Although there was also the side path with the stairs that was caved in, but kind of got dug through.
Behind us?
No, it was in front of
Oh,
you where
okay.
Wilfred was holding the muff.
Oh,
I don't think it'll hurt just to go that way a little way.
I don't think we need
Not
to.
anywhere.
That's
Not anywhere further than where we've already been.
what benefit will we gain?
I want to know if we're being crept up on right now or not, or if we have the time.
He makes a good point.
Because I don't want us to get
Yeah,
caught
fair
with our
point.
pants down back here. So what I'm gonna do is,
Well, if
I'll
we're
get-
being crept up on, we're gonna have to deal with it when either way, right?
yeah,
whether
but if
you
you
notice
guys
it-
hear me yelling to get ready from 90 feet away versus I'm at the door or they're at the door, at least you guys will have time to get ready.
Once again, he makes a good point.
Don't die, do whatever. Because I go back to resting.
Well, if at
All
this
right, do
point
you want
we've
another
completed
stealth
a
check?
short rest, I've already got spell slots
It's
back.
only been about 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So do you need a new stealth check?
Mm-hmm.
Aaron has no idea anyway. It's like, alright, if you say
Also,
so.
I'm gonna flip my hood back down.
Okay, so which way did you want to go? Do you want to go up the collapsed stairs or did you want to go down the hall?
I'm gonna go down the hall first.
Okay.
Whoa, dead body.
Uh, these ones look pretty charred. You're pretty sure this is what Luthien hit with the fireball early in the fight.
Ugh. Ah, more dead bodies.
They're all laying down, very much burned. Though with how much damage the skeletons did throughout the fight, you're pretty sure that if these three were on their feet for the whole thing, things could have been a lot worse.
Oh yeah. So it looks like I hit a T intersection.
Mm-hmm. Can anyone else see Ansel right now, by the way?
Yes, I can.
Yes.
I can.
Yeah. I think it's because the line of sight is only on the outside of the walls.
So you want to disregard his location?
No, don't. You can watch if you want. Just don't have the in-character knowledge of it.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
Anyway,
share
I'm-
anyways.
I'm gonna head in this direction now.
Okay.
I have now completely lost sight of where I was before.
Mm-hmm. And they shouldn't be able to see you anymore either. They'll
Nope.
see a little bit of your light gear, but
Is there a way, actually, I have my explorer's kit, so I'm gonna put some stuff on the ground so I know where I went so I don't get lost.
okay.
Oh, like Labyrinth.
So I'm leaving a little path behind me so I know where I've been.
Until little gremlins pick up the stones and turn them on you.
Yeah.
Little jerks. I love that movie.
Explorer's pack. So what is it that you're gonna leave behind?
I'm assuming it has breadcrumbs or something.
Yeah, you can break up a ration and make breadcrumbs.
I don't think the undead eat anything but people.
Yeah.
I'd like you to make me a perception check.
Sure. Nope,
No,
I am
dexterity
completely
save
fine.
with disadvantage.
Hey, not bad.
Oh my god, it's a trap.
So you pass the save. You take 5 piercing damage though, as spikes shoot up out of the floor. And there's a loud mechanical chunk as spikes come up. It's basically a little. They look like a broadhead arrowhead, where it's kind of like 2 pieces interwoven together to make the cross. And they're just in the joinery of the stonework, so it was really hard to notice that they were underneath the floor the whole time.
Interesting. So I know to dodge that in the future.
While you're standing in the area, though, they all stay up.
Sure.
So it's easier to not step on them.
Crap. Is there a way like I can use my weapon or something to leave a mark that hey, there's a trap in this area?
You could try to.
Sure. I'm gonna like I guess use like maybe like the tip of my rapier in the wall to try to like put like a big X or something, I don't know.
I'm surprised you don't have a knife.
He's got like a dining knife in his mess kit.
Can I use that?
Mhm.
Sure. I'll put like a big X in the wall somehow. Or like I'll put like a bit of is there like a bit of wood laying around somewhere because it looked like there was like shelving on the wall.
No, not here. It's just pretty bland stone walls.
You do have torches, buddy. You can just drop one right in front of it, so you know.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be stealthy if I leave a torch out here.
Like
Well,
trying
you
to
could
trying to
unlit one.
scrape the wall is stealthy.
Yeah, oh,
Mhm.
I guess I can. Well, I don't have any unlit torches with me though.
Explorer's pack. You have them.
Explorer's pack has 10 torches in it.
Oh, sure, sure. I'll drop one on the ground then.
Alright.
And then I guess I'll proceed in that direction.
Okay. This place seems pretty much the same as everywhere else. There's a little bit of cobwebs on the floor here, but they're disturbed as if something came through.
Ooh. I'm gonna drop a torch right here, and then I'm gonna.
And you're gonna bail?
I'm not gonna bail, but I'm gonna
Just,
walk in
I
the
wasn't
other
sure what you
direction.
said.
I said I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
So I have a torch laying there marking that I've been there.
I'll just mark a couple of spots where you put your torches.
Sure.
You put a torch here, and you put another torch here.
Actually, you know what? I'll put 2 right here just to put like an X. Go ahead and make one more line right there.
On which one? Okay.
One torch is trap, 2 torches people have been here.
You're gonna write that down.
So you're not
Alright, so
gonna
now
check
that I
any
know-
further in that direction?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna check anymore over there. If it looks like people have been there, I don't want to go talk to the people. So now that I know this trap is here, am I still gonna have to roll for it again?
No, now that you know how it's set up, you can see where it's safe to step.
Okay, then I'm gonna walk across in the other direction. Can I tell anything in this direction?
It looks like the cobwebs are disturbed on both sides here as well. You can also see, like, just at the very edge of your vision, there's a dark spot on the floor.
Like a dark spot?
Right there. There's something there, but can't tell what it is. It's small enough that it would be able to fit in the palm of your hand.
Would it be possible for me to use my whip to, like, pull it in my direction?
You could try.
I'm gonna try that. So what would I
Just
roll
roll
for
me
that?
an attack, I guess.
Watch him fling his whip out there with a nat 1.
Don't
Oh, never
choke.
mind. There you go.
So there's
Well, I was at disadvantage.
and the whip comes flashing out, and one of the barbs goes straight into whatever it is on the floor, and when you flick it back, it's just stuck on the end of one of the barbs.
I'm gonna look at it without touching it.
It looks like an ear, and then you hear coming from the dark.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna start walking in the other direction.
Before you start walking,
Oh, shoot.
you take 13, 17,
22.
22 piercing damage as you're suddenly nailed with 3 arrows.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
All right, I'm yeeting out of there now.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Roll me a dexterity save for how fast you're running past the trap. Because you're trying to be careful because you're aware, but you're also in a big hurry. That's a pass, so you manage to hop about halfway across the trap and land between where the spikes come up.
And then I'm gonna go that way. And I'm gonna just book it all the way back to Oh.
That's the void gauge. Damn.
Okay. Skeleton archer dudes. That way.
You look like shit.
I'm gonna proceed to, like, I'm assuming the arrows are stuck in me. I'm gonna pull out the 4 arrows. I'm like, yeah, these arrows do look like shit, don't they? And I'm gonna throw them on the ground.
Excuse me, you're in the way. I'm working on the store.
Did you bring anything with you? They following you?
I don't think so. I think I ran faster than they did. But
I mean, they don't
probably-
have any muscles, so.
I guess I'll. Shit. I didn't think about that. I should have left the torch.
I'm gonna move closer and just keep my ears peeled for any noises or anything's coming.
Laren pulls out a journal, his journal, and a pen, tears off a piece of parchment and writes on it, this wing, dear zombie and skeleton dudes, this wing of the dungeon is currently closed for renovations. Please do not enter. And hands it over to Lucian. Dude, put this on the door, and they won't come, so they don't come in.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to write it in more than just common though? Like maybe they don't speak common.
What do they speak?
Uh,
Free Elven.
Do they speak Dwarven?
I mean, if they speak free Elven, then they deserve to be here. So
Sure.
they don't. Speak dwarves?
I scroll under the note, like trying to fit space in, using maybe some hyphens, maybe writing up the side of the page to fit it all in. I write in the message in every language that Lara knows, which is Dwarven, Elven, and what was it? Sylvan.
Which Elven do you know?
Cloister.
Cloister.
Oh, okay, so the same as me. All right.
You
I guess we're
forgot
both-
Free Elven as I look over his shoulder.
I don't have enough space for everything.
I'll flip it over then.
Nobody cares about Free Elven anyway, am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Crimson Shadow.
Good man. Good man.
Oof.
Mm.
That's not cool. And I'm racist towards orcs.
Eh.
See, I'm not racist. I think you're all inferior. So it's okay.
Well, when an entire race kills you for amusement.
Wow.
I
we
didn't
should
plan
do
that, by
something
the
about
way,
that.
but it is kind of funny that Laren is also a cloister elf, like Luthien.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well,
I know if a whole
Only half, but still.
yeah,
Mm.
it's the half that matters.
half cloister elf.
The half that matters.
So I'm gonna take my rest next to the door and just
Mhm.
keep my ears peeled for any undead shambling around.
So this will be where we leave off, I suppose, is where everybody is getting your long rest.
Yep. Absolutely
Yep.
requirement. And I do believe I will have a level of exhaustion when I finish that long rest.
Yes, because you used your chronobond. You
Yeah.
also won't recover any spells.
Oh god. Oh god, I forgot about that part.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
terrible.
No.
That's a rip.
It's you choose to get your long rest's recovery immediately instead of later.
Yeah. I didn't expect all this to be happening. I figured we'd have time for me to have a couple days.
Nah.
Yeah, most of... You would have been right. To be fair.
Yeah. Yeah, but if we didn't jump the gun,
Hey,
none
we
of this
didn't
would
know
ever
this was
happen.
gonna happen.
Well,
Come on, a locked a locked scroll is
It's-
never like open me now. There's a reason it's locked.
This is the first time that any of you have seen something like that happen from just a scroll, though.
yeah.
This is
We got-
definitely special.
We got Elder Scrolled.
Damn it, Hamarius Mora. Why you gotta be like this?
Damn it, Todd Howard.
Got me again.
Curse you, God.
Luthien I did need to hold on to for a minute, though, for a second in the Whispers chat.
Yep.
But the rest of the party is okay if you want to just have a little bit of roleplay time, or if you just want to go, because we're at time now.
Sure, I'll stick around for the.
I shall receive these whispers and then go to bed.
Alright, I'm gonna
I shall-
steal you along now.
I'm gonna eat.
Okay.
Take my leave too. I'll talk to you guys later.
Later.
I need food.
See ya.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save the vision thing for homework. This week's homework, I'll read it and be ready to wake up for my long rest next week.
Alright. If you have any other questions, though, that you want to ask while it's going, feel free to let me know and I'll answer them. Because I wrote that a few days before.